Can you hear me now?
I don't know if it's my mic, but I can't hear anything.
I think you can hear me now.
Yeah, I can hear you now. It's better.
Yeah, I had an issue with the audio. Anyway, that was have you seen that documentary? That was just a small clip of the documentary
No,
that I'm trying to put together some how's it called? Subtitles, English subtitles, so I can run it in the channel.
you
But
won't
anyway,
get in trouble for showing that.
yeah, maybe, but I want everyone to see it. I want to make sure even the people that cannot get access, I can see it. I really struggle on hearing you, Nathan. I think you have an issue with the mic or with the internet connection.
Do I sound low or is that broken up?
Just breaking. Okay.
It could be my area where I'm standing. Go ahead, I'll be out of here in like just a second.
No problem. Just reading some comments. Sorry, guys, I'm eating some biscuits. So, Forza Milan. What's good, fam? I mean, I don't know. It's a bit boring not watching the Serie A. I heard Milan play today against Ajax. Okay, who is this guy here? Is that Roy?
Hey, what's up?
Oh, come on, man. What is this? What is this sceneggiata napoletana?
This is Michael. My name is Michael. I'm new here.
Oh, my God. Roy, please, man.
Who's Roy?
Oh, what the fuck are you?
I'm Michael.
Are you gonna talk like this the whole night?
What do you mean, talk like this? This is how I talk.
Well, I'm sorry for you if you talk like this. That's it.
Well, that is kind of rude.
Life is rude with you already, so if you talk like this, but
Haha, you fell for it.
oh yeah, sure. Roy, can you just put the volume down, please? Because he's still there.
Who?
Oh, come on, Roy.
What?
Are you still part of this chat? This video?
What do you mean? Are you crazy or something?
I'm not crazy, man. I'm just asking you. Are you still here?
Well, who are you talking to?
I'm talking to you, no?
Last time I checked, let me see. Maybe it's me. Maybe.
Okay, what the fuck, man? What type of drugs are you consuming recently?
Good stuff, man. Good stuff. It's really good shit, actually.
If you cannot share them, don't consume them in front of everyone.
It's straight from Floki.
I can't believe he sent you something.
Yeah. It's his stash.
So let me actually put the link in the chat. Maybe somebody wants to join as well. Anyway,
I told everyone.
What's new in the Milan universe, by the way? Because I've been out of the. Jesus, Roy, can you just stay a bit far away from your mic?
No Broya anymore, that's for sure.
Oh yeah, he got injured really bad. I feel so sorry for him. I feel like I jinxed it on him. I'll be honest.
Yeah,
Do you think his?
You definitely.
Do you think his career is done for?
No, career done. No, he still can have a professional career. I don't know
Sure,
at what level.
same
I don't know
level.
at what level. No, same level. It's never same level after an injury like this. We saw it with a lot of players. So even Zaniolo, you remember Zaniolo was amazing before the 2 injuries. So
I think with
it's,
I think when you don't play that long, I think you need at least a year or two to get ready, to get back up to where you were before. 'Cause if you think about it, a year or 2 years without even touching a ball, without dribbling, without passing, you're gonna be really rusty.
yeah, but I don't know.
But we'll see,
I
though.
don't
We'll
know.
see. We'll see.
Even the Brazilian Ronaldo was different after the injury.
But the thing is, Broya, he looks like bigger. So if he can work out and get build up the resistance, I think he'll be fine. If he was like super skinny, like Neymar skinny, then I would be like, yeah, he's in trouble. But he's already a bigger person, so I think he'll be okay. If I'm being honest.
Yeah, I mean, let's see. We have to see, but
But
it's
like
sad because
the thing about
yeah,
ACLs is that when they replace the ACL tendon, they replace it with tendons that are much stronger. So it's just a matter of them recovering their form. But once they get into their form, they're just like before.
Yeah.
yeah, but mentally, man, is a mental issue.
Yeah,
The fear,
that takes time to recover. That takes time. But it's not
and
like
and I,
I mean, they're both young. Zaniolo and Broya, they're both, if they were like 26, 27, then I'm like, yeah, and it's time for them to start, looking at something else. But 21, 22, 23 years old, nah, man, they'll be fine.
I mean, Zaniolo. I think Zaniolo is a rare case because he got injured in both the two knees. So he got injured twice. So he lost 2 years of his career. So that is something that tough, mentally really tough to get it over and to recover. Plus, as you say, 2 years without playing football, you kind of you don't forget how to play football, but you lose that spark, that madness, that genius he had in his mind when he was 19. But let's see. I mean, definitely they can still have an amazing career. It's not like, but I feel like they lost that power, that energy. At least Zaniolo, he lost that acceleration, that dribbling, that something that you have when you're young, basically. And it looks like Zaniolo is a bit more cautious when he does things. And to be fair, Roma is not a good place. I think the Roma he was dribbling and playing was the Roma of Di Francesco, if I'm not wrong.
Zaniolo's price went down.
Well, hopefully it goes down. Milan down.
It's at 30 million now.
Yeah, 30 mil. Yeah, just type your first name.
Well, that's it. How Milan played today? How was the game?
Really, not so great.
What was the result?
It was 2-1 for Arsenal. Pogba, unfortunately, in that position is difficult for him. But Ali looks like the best player again. Like, I don't understand. Ali is literally, in every single friendly Milan has, Ali is always the best player.
What position did he play?
Hey, look, there's a Juventino that wants to join. Larry, are you going to allow a Juventino to join?
Whatever. Yeah, why not? We are superior than them, so if you want to join.
Are you going to be ruthless with him? You should be.
Don't worry, I will if you won't, Larry. You know I don't have a filter.
I'm gonna be like every time. I'm not gonna change my behavior, but I'm not gonna be like.
You're Kratos, Larry.
Are you going to tell him that the reason why Italian football is suffering is because of Juve?
He knows that. He knows that.
Okay, here we go. Hello.
1 second, 1 second, 1 second. Let me turn on my camera because he's on camera, so I need to be fair with him and be on camera as well. Don't be too much Juventino, by the way. Calm down. I cannot hear you.
We can't hear you.
Yeah, we can't hear you.
No, I can hear you, man.
There's no sound.
No sound.
So are you gonna tell him everything you've told me about Juve?
Well, but he knows. First of all, he knows the opinion of majority of supporters of Serie A about Juventus. He knows that.
Can you hear me now?
Yes.
Cool.
First of all, is your first time here?
Yes. Yes, it is.
First time live or first time in the channel?
No, first time live. I've been in the chat before.
Okay, where are you based?
London.
Oh shit! So you're
London.
in London like me. So I need to be nice, or we're gonna get in trouble here. Oh, Croydon. Okay, it's South London. So you're not far away from Flocky. So be
I
careful.
send my boys down. I send my boys down.
So how long have you been a Juventus fan, by the way?
Since about 84.
Ooh, shit, that's
Yeah.
a long time ago. Are you actually English? How come you're a supporter of an Italian club?
Hang on, I'm getting feedback here.
Maybe you have the video on. You should turn off the YouTube.
Oh, right. Okay. Let me just... Is that better?
I mean, for us, for me, it's
Yes.
perfect. I don't hear anything.
Yeah, that's perfect now, guys. Perfect. Since 1984.
And you are from England, yeah?
Yeah.
Originally. How come you choose London? Sorry, Juventus instead of West Ham?
I watched
Millwall?
I think it was the old UEFA Cup. They were in the UEFA Cup that season.
Yeah.
And I fell in love.
You fell in love with Juventus, okay.
Yeah.
To be fair, that was a good
That
Juventus
was
at that time.
83 though. That was 83, not 84.
No, it's 84. Trust me, I know my Juventus, man. Trust me.
When they beat was it against Liverpool?
No, that was 85. That was Heysel.
Oh no. 83 was against Hamburg. 83 was against Hamburg.
Right.
Roy, fucking hell, man. You should know less than this if you're a Milan fan. Why you know so much?
No,
I'm
because Roy is
I'm
a
a
Juventini
connoisseur.
as well. We know
I'm a
this. Roy.
connoisseur of football. I know everything.
Shut
I know
up.
everything.
Just shut up.
I'm an encyclopedia of football.
So Vasily is on the live. Vasily is a hardcore
Hey, wait,
Milanista.
Roy. It's pronounced soccer now, Roy.
No.
True.
And Vasily is hardcore Milanista and he hates Juventus. So be
Oh,
careful.
yeah, bro. Yeah,
Okay.
definitely.
That's
Oh
fine.
yeah.
Wow, man.
Okay.
Don't get me started, man. On the
Before
Oh,
we-
Vasil is here.
yeah, bro. What's going on, guys?
one thing I want to go before we
Vasily, my
go
man.
ahead. Before we go ahead, do you think as a football supporter, Juventus supporter, do you think it's healthy this football hater between Milan and Juventus?
I think it's good.
Yeah,
Mm.
that's the thing. It's like needed in football. It's like Tottenham, Arsenal, I don't know, Man
Palace,
United,
Brighton,
Liverpool.
Chelsea, Fulham, Rangers, Celtic.
You need to leave. You need that rivalry to go
Definitely.
at least close to hate when it's about football. Of course, I have a lot of friends that are Juventini and a lot of people that I know that are Juventini in Italy. But when it's about football, I kind of hate Juventus, man.
But are you English or are you Italian?
I'm English.
Oh, okay.
You know, it's not about hating people, man. It's more about hating the colors, the institution, so to say. Like for me, people that own the club, for example, I fucking hate Agnelli family, man. I think, anyways. So it's not about hating other, like, supporters.
Mm.
So tell me more about yourself.
So I have a question.
Oh, you have a question already. Okay.
Yeah, I was gonna ask. So you're an English person who likes an Italian team. How do
Yeah.
you? What is your opinion on how the media depicts Italian football?
In what way?
So, because English
So,
media does not
there's a
even
lot
talk
of
about Italian
arrogance.
football.
Mm.
There's a lot of arrogance when it comes to how they view other areas. So, like whenever Juventus plays the English team, how is like the media surrounding like the games and stuff?
Oh, they're always anti-Italian football. Always. The media. If that's what you mean.
Yeah. I want. So like, I just want to know like how does that actually like how does that like make you like feel though? Since you live in England and you're like actually English, like do you think it's stupid or like you understand?
I understand, but then again, I take no notice of the Premier League. To me, when people say it's the best league in the world, it's not. It's only money that makes it the best league in the world. Because I remember back when Italian teams, when you played players like Rijkaard and Gullit and Van Basten, when all them lot were playing, everyone wanted to go to Italy. Everybody wanted to go to Italy.
Yeah.
So
it's like life. Sometimes someone is at the top in one period, and another one now is at the top. I always liked the Premier League. I'll be honest. Even when I was living in Italy, I was following the Premier League. Was the only league that I was following outside the Serie A when I was living in Italy, because Sky Sport was having they had the rights of the Premier League, and La Liga was a nice football, but I felt like was sometimes too boring because there was too much possession and every team was too similar. Apart from Real Madrid and Barcelona were amazing, especially in the early 2000 period of Ronaldinho, Zidane, Ronaldo. All that was amazing to watch that game. But the Premier League was always amazing to follow. So on your side, you never followed the Premier League? You never like went to a pub?
yeah, my home team is Crystal Palace.
Oh, okay, Crystal Palace. I went to watch a game in Crystal Palace. I like the stadium. It's a small stadium.
It's nice.
It's a nice one. I like it.
We just played against Napoli.
Yeah, how was the game?
Napoli won 3-1.
Yeah, they went 3-1, didn't they?
Are you pro Allegri or anti Allegri?
It's a hard one, really.
I'm super anti Allegri, just so you know.
Yeah. They have fucked up in the past couple of years, though, big time. Big time. Me, myself, I always regretted Ronaldo coming. Always. Because the 2 seasons before he arrived, Dybala was in top form. And then as soon as Ronaldo came, they had to shift Dybala out. Sort of like, yeah. And everything was centralized on Ronaldo. Yeah. And that just upset the whole team.
Ronaldo centralized power.
Exactly.
Yes. But yeah.
Big
no,
mistake.
it's true. Dybala kind of went, kind of got lost.
Yeah, because he just.
Same thing happened when for Milan in the season El Shaarawy was kicking ass. Like he was in the first half of that season, El Shaarawy was scoring goal every single game, and scoring goals, and he was the center forward. Then that winter market, Berlusconi and Galliani brought in Balotelli. Balotelli came in, took over that position, and El Shaarawy got lost. And then El Shaarawy stopped scoring, and then we sold El Shaarawy. So yeah, I hear what you're saying for sure.
So that is Nathan at work driving a truck or a 16 wheels or something like that.
Damn, I thought I had turned the camera off. Shit, I know I look
That's
dirty
fine,
as
eh?
fuck right now.
Nathan is exporting freedom, right?
Yeah, wherever it is that we get our gas from.
Freedom
Qataris
juice.
probably too.
Freedom juice. Nathan is exporting freedom juice.
Anyway, let's go. How are you feeling as a Juventino this period when
Shit.
I feel why? What is it? Is the football, the quality, the football?
No, the quality come back the last 6 games, like before the break. But then all this stuff again.
Yeah, that's a bit.
And I'm just I'm shitting myself. Pardon the French. I am, because I just don't know what's going to happen.
Come on, guys, you own that country, so don't worry, nothing's gonna happen to you. It's gonna be fine. It's gonna be fine. They're
Your
gonna.
neighbours always have a good say in it, don't they?
Like Calciopoli.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, but Calciopoli was a bit too much. They had the phone calls, man, of Moji telling the head of referee, I want that referee in that game, the other one in the other game. That was a bit. That was like looking in the eyes and saying, "Yeah, we go to Serie B. Don't worry, we go to Serie B. It's fine."
This one also.
This one is a bit.
But there's also interceptions of weird phone calls, and but this one is not.
Really?
It doesn't have to do with referees. It's got to do with the market.
Yeah, transfer market and money and taxes.
Yeah.
I think.
So has there been any more news like regarding the whole situation?
Well,
I feel like everything's kind of gone cold a little bit.
There was positive news for Juve that some
I heard
courts.
that is. Yeah,
Go ahead.
but they I think it's the prosecuting judge said that there's 3 things that go in favour of Juventus. I did read it earlier on, actually.
Yeah, so maybe it's not going to be so bad. Maybe they're just going to deduct points for Juve, or they're going to limit the market or something like that. But nonetheless, I don't know if they're going to do anything to Juve from a sporting wise, but I'm sure the state is going to go after those taxes. I don't know if that implicates anything from a sporting level.
I mean, the investors on the other side, they want some austerity. They want to keep the books in order in terms of spending. So I don't think they're gonna spend a lot, and they're gonna be a bit wiser on the market, probably.
Yeah, who knows? But it's once again Juve. What's your name, my man? Sorry,
Phil.
Phil. What's up?
Yeah, cool.
I'm Roy.
By the way, I didn't ask you how you felt about England this World Cup. Are you pro Southgate or against Southgate?
Listen, I know I'm English, but I never support England in World Cup or the Euros. Never.
Damn,
Why?
this sounds like me and Roy. Shit.
It's just, I don't know. I mean,
You
we
don't
have the Italian flags up. We have the Juve flags up. We have, we're the only person in my road that doesn't have an England flag, sort of thing.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
So you are more like I'm a bit like you. I really like my club more than the national team. But to be fair, I don't mind the national teams.
Yeah.
I don't mind Italy when Italy plays a tournament.
Mm-hmm.
When I was younger, I was really involved. I really enjoyed the national team. Getting older and older, I'm getting more detached to the national team. I like more my Milan. I'm really connected with the club a lot more.
Yeah.
So that's the thing. Man, do you guys have a Juve club in London?
Yeah, it's
I'm not gonna put a bomb. Don't worry.
is it?
Just trying to avoid it.
Londra. Is it Londres or Londra?
London.
Londra. Yeah. Because you always see there's all the stickers on the lampposts. You always see the stickers being slapped on the lampposts.
And how long have you been a member of it? Since forever?
Oh no! I'm not a member of it. No. No. I just keep it in house.
Okay, that's cool. So when Oh yeah, go for it.
Go, no, finish.
When was your best period as a Juventino? The one that you enjoyed the
Ooh,
most?
the
You were
most.
like proud to be a Juventus fan.
That was probably pre-2006, coming up to when the team was disbanded and sent down to Serie B. When you had people like Cannavaro, Del
Nedved.
Piero, Nedved, Ibrahimovic, Lilian Thuram, Buffon. That was probably the best.
The one that lost the final against us. I always enjoy reminding Juventino that final.
Phil Laert he doesn't he doesn't hold punches.
That's fine. I don't mind.
Because I'm a AC Milan fan 100%, but I have sympathy for all the Italian clubs, so I'm always interested in what the other Italian clubs do.
Mhm.
But Laert, not an inch, man, not an inch.
So, Phil, let me ask you a question. In the Champions League, do you support all of Serie A or just Juventus?
Serie A. Unless it's the blue and black. I can't do that.
How come you guys hate Inter? Because Inter got the Scudetto in 2006, yeah?
Yeah, they got given it. And then I think they got the one before as well, didn't they? Or the one after. They got given another one, basically.
They got the one. They got the one that was supposed to be Juventus Scudetto.
Yeah.
And they bought your best players for free, basically.
That's right. Yeah.
And they went and win the other one because Milan went minus. We had like minus 12 points.
Yeah.
Everyone has minus, so Inter went and won the other one easily.
Yeah.
And they won other two after that. Mourinho came and they kept winning, I think, until Ancelotti's Milan won another one. No, sorry, Allegri's Milan won another one. So basically, they had it easy straight away because Milan had to sell a lot of players, Kaká and everyone. Yeah. But yeah, I don't know why they gave that Scudetto to Inter. They should have just not give it to anyone.
Nullified it, just sort of like, yeah.
It was an embarrassing year for Serie A. Mm-hmm. Just keep it like it should be. No one wanted that year, so everyone can remember that year for what it was.
I have read now. Okay, now this is just rumors. It means nothing what I'm about to say, but I have read that possibly there's a tiny chance that the 2018 Scudetto is going to be taken away from Juve and given to Inter, and the Inter Scudetto is going to be taken away and given to Milan, if Inter is implied in scandals as well. This is just a small chance, most likely never going to happen. Just things that some journalists were saying, etc.
What are they saying about Inter, though? Like, what possible involvement did they have?
Inter also probably fixed their books in order to sustain their club during COVID.
Yo, Red John is here, our Bundesliga expert.
It was a lot of teams are implicated in this situation, you know. Not
listen. Can you guys hear me?
Yeah,
we can hear you.
All right.
Yeah, go for it.
I'm actually happy that a Juventus fan has joined the live. The reason being is that sometimes we become a little bit delusional because you only talk to Milan fans and everyone agrees with each other, and now I have to play the devil's advocate. So I'm actually happy. I'm actually happy that some other.
Wait a minute. When was the last time that we all agreed with each other?
I don't remember that.
Yeah, exactly. But this is my point. Now I don't have to be the devil's advocate. Now I can be myself.
No, John, you're just insanely delusional. So you're just against yourself.
Sure.
But everybody else talks.
Let's agree to disagree there.
Jesus, when is the last time we agreed on a player or something? Anyway,
even when we win, we don't agree.
Well, for sure, because I have the idea that when you win, it's time to criticize your team, and when we lose, for sure, but you should criticize your team and never be happy 100%, right? You could also always strive for better. But then you see players, and these last 10 years have kind of, in my opinion, redimensionized the way the fan base thinks of the club, because I see like people are just happy we are not in the banter years anymore. But it shouldn't be like that. Like uh, we should actually demand for more every single time and never be happy with. So this is
But
more or
John,
less what we.
I think we all demand more. It's just it is what it
I'm
is.
not so sure about that. Where are you,
But
Nathan?
John,
I don't see you complaining.
Who,
John, but
me?
Wait, where did you put Nathan on the big screen? Well, what's going on?
It's because I look the best, John. Let's just be honest.
Because
I look the
Antonio,
best.
Antonio's asking Nathan, is that a Benz truck? What is it?
Oh, Benz? I mean, technically, this could be considered like the Cadillac version of 18-wheelers, but sure.
I wanna. Sorry, guys. I wanna ask Juventini what he thinks about this Milan, this current Milan right now, because we criticize it a lot. We are consistently unhappy. So maybe rightly so or wrongly, I don't know. But what do you think about this Milan of the last 2 years and a half? We finished second, we won it, and now we are still second. Kind of a
Yeah.
fighting.
I
What do you
like
think
them.
about it?
I like them. They're playing well.
Is it there is a you see a progression, or you see just a casual thing at the moment?
Feel, say things as you think. Don't try to sugarcoat stuff here, okay?
No,
Because
no, I
this is
won't.
what we argue about all the time. Say things as you think.
I like
Don't
watching them. Seriously, I do like watching AC Milan.
feel.
See,
Say the
John,
truth.
what do you think about AC
No, no,
Milan
no.
play? What do you think about AC
He's-
Milan players? Which one are the ones that you would like to have at Juventus, and one that you think are overrated?
Ooh,
You
I
can
like
go
the
for it.
Portuguese. I like the Portuguese forward. Yeah. Now
You're not
him,
getting that one.
No.
Don't do this. You're not getting that one.
you see,
Well,
Actually,
him,
free
we
after
aren't
a
getting
year,
that
Larry,
one
so-
either. So don't worry.
get rid of Vlahovic. Yeah. Swap him with Felix from Atletico, and then
Okay.
we'll have the two Portuguese up top. Lovely.
Are
Milinkovic-Savic.
you anti Vlahovic?
He's not performed. He hasn't performed at all since he's been there.
Yeah, I have the questions about Vlahovic too. You know, I have questions about Vlahovic as
I
well.
don't
I have
know.
a question about.
I think Vlahovic is a great player. I think Allegri just is anti-culture, is anti-football.
I agree. I think
Wait,
Allegri's football's fucking him up.
I ask a question to Phil. You told me Leao. There is any other player, or you fine just Leao? Roy, why are you putting me on the spot, man?
Yeah.
Leave me.
Because this is the Liard show. It's the Liard's night show, man.
Fuck you. You're checking the
No,
information.
I just like him.
So you okay? And
I
what
have
do you
a
think?
question.
Which
No, I
one
have
are
a question.
the overrated ones? The overrated players that you don't think they're so good? They're just overperforming.
What, in Milan?
Yeah.
I don't really sort of like follow names like for that sort of thing. Yeah, in Milan, I just like watching. Yeah, I'll sit there and scream at I just yeah. You'd have to be in my house when we're watching Italian football. Absolutely mental. My daughter's there. She's 21. She sits there screaming with me.
Nice.
Yeah. Man City fan was trying to say something.
Yeah, what's up? We have a Man City fan in the live. What's up?
What's up, guys? Now, I just had a question for the Juventus fan. If you guys
Yep.
want Leao, like, where will you get the money? Will you like sue Agnelli's family for it, or like it looks like there's like a problem with that right now?
I see.
Probably tap fit for a loan or something. I don't know.
Who's your
How's
favorite
the,
player?
no.
Who's
Go
your
ahead.
favorite player at Juve right now?
Favorite player at Juve?
Yeah.
Would probably be Chiesa.
Nice, good choice.
And
That's
then
the one.
it would probably
That's
be
the one
the young.
I want to bring Chiesa to Milan. That's
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good luck with that. Good luck.
How do you guys feel
How
after
was,
the friendly today?
It's just a
What?
friendly.
Ali was the best player, like always. Every single friendly, Ali is always the best player, always.
But then we start the campeonato and he never plays. So go and
Did you
figure.
guys you guys finally agree with me about Tatarusano or?
I mean, to be honest, the free kick was well placed. So if you see it late, it is what it is, man. We've seen goalkeepers get scored like that all the time, even the best ones. So I'm not going to hold that against them. But the second goal, holy shit. I don't know who the fuck he's passing to.
It's not just.
Why
it's
the-
not like you can have a good
Why
free
the-
kick, like place it well. The only thing with me is that I just notice he just doesn't react like enough. Like he doesn't get down fast enough.
He's 35.
And
if I'm
Yeah,
not
I
wrong.
know, but that, like we shouldn't be relying
No,
on
I
that.
think
It's
37,
unfortunate that
37.
Manyan is out.
Yeah, I think they'd be better off playing Young Dolph. Because when Mignon comes back, Tata is not going to play anyway. So it's not like he needs to be like
But
game ready. If that
They
makes
got
sense.
they got a goalkeeper, Sportiello. Am I wrong? They got a one
Summer, next summer.
next summer. Okay, that's fine.
I have a question for Phil. Phil, how do you think Juventus is going to do in the Campeonato? Who do you see the favorites? Who do you think is going to win?
I
Who do you
say
think is going to be in top four?
top four. It'll be Napoli, Juve, Milan, and either Roma or those neighbours of yours.
I can't even say the name.
I hate it.
Yeah, it's true. The Juventus and Inter, there's a lot of bad blood.
Hatred.
Yeah.
Even in London, I didn't know that. I know in
They're
Italy
fighting for
there's a lot
second
of.
place Champions Leagues in Italy.
Are you satisfied with the way Juve's been playing this past year since Allegri?
No, I didn't even want him to come back myself.
No, huh?
I did not want him to come back because he hadn't been managing for was it a year or two? Yeah, his sabbatical, as they call it. And the club and team had changed, and he thought he could just come straight back in and it would be like it was, but it wasn't. So no. But the past six, 7 games they played good.
Yeah, they are right back in the mix.
I mean,
Yeah.
they have cheated results. I don't know if played good. I don't know. For me,
No.
it's difficult to say that.
Some of them are lucky results.
One thing about Juve is that they're not conceding goals. Second best defense in Europe.
No, they haven't. They haven't conceded in the last 6.
Yeah, so that's a good sign. But the team is playing a really ugly brand of football, I gotta say.
Oh, it is.
Yes, but here's the problem that I have. The problem that I have is Juventus and Inter, they have been, in our opinion, relatively bad. They had a bad first part of the season, and yet there they are. And we had a good one, and yet there they are. Juventus 2 points behind us, and Inter 3 points.
I mean,
So-
we're not really playing that good either.
I don't
to be
say
honest.
I don't
Well-
think we're playing that great either. Yeah, I agree. Nathan,
Well,
yeah.
yes, I agree, but here's the problem. The problem is that the fan bases of Juventus and Inter have been traumatized by their very, very bad first part of the season, while we have been neutral about it. We've been like, it's been an okay season, right? But they are not far away from us to actually like justify our way of thinking. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, but John. But if they lose against Napoli, they can go 5 points away from us.
Well, yes, and if we lose against Roma,
Well, but that's the thing. We have the ability to win against Roma. Does Juventus has the ability to win against Napoli? Because I want Juventus to win against Napoli, so the Campeonato can be open again.
Yeah.
I'm not saying that, but I doubt it because Napoli is really strong and Juventus is not so good to beat Napoli. So again, in one game we can be 5 points from Juventus. So I understand why Juventus fans are traumatized because it's a. I mean, two bad games and they go again 6-7 points from second place. And again, I'm repeating you, they are 11 points from first place, which is a lot. They wanted to try to win the league this season, or at least
No,
challenge for it.
I think top four is what they're realistically going for.
Yeah, but at the beginning of the season, they wanted to challenge to win it.
Yeah, but the
but
top
also,
seven
no,
teams
no,
all
no.
have that same goal, though.
But I don't accept that because if we are still thinking to ourselves that we can win the Scudetto, why can't Juve think that? They are 2 points behind us.
Well, they need to beat Napoli, man.
Sure, but of course, we have to beat Napoli as well.
Yeah, let's see if they beat Napoli. If they beat Napoli, we go.
Sure, no, but
five
all I'm
points
saying,
from Napoli.
all I'm saying is that at this exact moment, right now, if we can think about winning the Scudetto, so must Juventus.
But Juventus
Yeah.
got beaten by us easily.
But
Yeah.
yes, and the difference between Juventus and us right now is less than that game that we won.
No. In the pitch, there is
Yes.
much more differences. Forget about the
But
point. In the pitch, there is much more differences.
England played better than France. They lost. It doesn't matter how good you play. All that matters is
Well,
how many points you have at the end of the season.
John, we played well, actually, really good against Juventus, and we beat them. So it's a 2-0. So if Juventus plays well, if Juventus plays well against us, but we beat them, I understand your logic. Or Juventus played well, they have chances to win the Scudetto like we have. But Juventus played bad against us.
No,
We played better than
no.
them. We beat them. Okay, no,
No,
we beat
no,
them.
but I understand, but that's not my logic. My logic is if I, as a Milan fan, think that Milan can still win the Scudetto, having 2 points more than Juventus, Juventus fans that only have 2 points less than Milan should 100% think that they can win the Scudetto.
Okay,
Points-wise,
even Atalanta as well should think to win the Scudetto.
yes. If
Well,
Milan
but
fans,
what is that logic, man? You need to play well as well. You
The
need to
logic
show
is that they're
fans-
right behind us. So if they're right behind us,
exactly,
and we catch up
because
to them,
they
then
were
they should think the same. But it all depends if they stay with us. If they don't stay with us, then obviously they shouldn't think that. But if they keep the
Yeah.
same distance from us the entire time, and we are able to close the gap, that means they are also closing the gap. So
but
they should
that
also
if
think the
is
same
a
way.
big if. That if is a big if.
Yeah, I know,
Sure,
but
man.
that's
Of
just
course.
what that's just what Red John's logic is. That's all it is. As long
Also,
as those things happen, then it can happen. That's
I don't
Also,
know,
I disagree. I disagree with this idea that Juventus has to play beautiful or good football. Juventus has never played beautiful football.
No,
But I
no.
think Inter, Juve, Milan, and now Napoli have all four the obligation to try and win the Scudetto. So they're gonna, whether they can or whether they can't, I don't know.
Forget
but they're
about
going
the
to play like that.
forget about the obligation. I really believe Milan and Napoli are they're gonna detach themselves from Juventus, Inter, and all the other teams. I really believe in that. If it does not happen, that means that Milan is gonna be 3 points from Napoli into half January because Napoli is gonna play Juventus and Inter. Napoli lose both the games. Milan goes 2 points behind Napoli, and at that point, I don't care about Juventus and Inter because that means Milan can win the Scudetto. At this point, I don't believe Milan can win the Scudetto. Imagine Juventus and Inter.
I mean,
Well,
you said you thought
then
Milan,
it's a different topic.
You said you thought Milan and Napoli are going to, detach themselves. But why do you think Milan would detach themselves? Maybe Napoli can detach themselves, but why Milan? Like based on what?
Because I
No,
really
but
believe Napoli is playing so good that they're gonna have a moment of complacement or a moment just that things don't go well and you lose some points. And on the other side, Milan has been underperforming on point wise, so I think we're gonna do well in the second half of the season, like we did the season before. We did really well in the second half. So we're gonna gain some points on Napoli. That's how I see it. But it can go on the other way, that the Napoli beats Juventus and Inter, and there is no chance. After that, I don't think there is any chance. Even if they have a period of complacement, it's never gonna be so bad. That's my whole point.
Wow.
Yeah, I do think it's gonna take the efforts of Inter, Juve, and Milan, maybe Roma, because Roma and Atalanta, didn't they give them a good game as well too? So I mean, they might be able to get a draw, but I think Juve, Milan, and Inter, I think we're the ones that have to really take charge and beat Napoli.
Listen, they need just to lose one. Napoli needs to lose one between Inter or Juventus, and already the Campionato is open. It goes from 8 to 5 points. After that, you're going to play against Napoli, so you try to win that one. Or Napoli is going to lose points around you, try not to lose points. And when I say it's open for everyone, of course, but I don't see Inter and Juventus keeping up with results. That's the whole thing.
Even though last year, the second half, Juventus, for like, 3 months or so, had the most points.
Yeah, but after that, they lost a lot of other points. So it's not like...
Let me add this, though. Hey, what's up, guys? Let me add this. Let me add this, though. I think what's really going to determine also... I'm hearing you guys speak, but you're not mentioning Champions League. And Champions League is going to have a lot to do, especially mainly maybe for Milan, right? Let's say I have a feeling like Maldini, we might try to sacrifice. Let's say if the gap's still consistent and Napoli wins, right? That we still have a chance to win. But let's say we beat Tottenham. We might just completely give up and go all balls deep in the Champions League. So you remove us out of the equation. Now for Napoli, I can't really say that because even if they go deep, I just feel like maybe Napoli is going to try to sacrifice Champions League and just win the league. Just because they haven't won it in a long time.
So will we.
Very true.
You know what? I have a counter to that.
Okay.
If Napoli keeps on going at this pace, they won't need to sacrifice the Serie A.
No, but that's what I'm saying. You said they will need, but let's say they decide not to do that. Like they want to more win the league. Because here's what the reason why I said that is.
Oh, you said sacrifice the Champions League. You said sacrifice the Champions League.
Yeah, I don't.
Yeah. What I meant is, if they keep this pace in the Serie A,
yes,
we're 8 points ahead of a second, 9 points, 11 points. Like they don't need to sacrifice anything. That's what I was saying.
But I don't think, guys. I don't think any team in Serie A is gonna prioritize the Champions League at this stage. Because
I think Milan can.
Yeah, I think Milan should.
Milan will.
I think Milan can't and Milan shouldn't. Because
I think Milan should, and I think they will.
Talking about that.
If Milan is going to sacrifice, if Milan is going to sacrifice the Serie A for the Champions League, I think we won't and we shouldn't. And the reason is very simple: we are not at the level to win the Champions League yet. So why bother going far in a competition? You're not going to win anyways. Like we are.
I think for financial incentive, because at the end of the day, let's say we're still guaranteed a top 4. Then why, if there's let's say we go into March, and there's a double-digit lead, we need to forget about it. I just feel like
there is,
and whatever we're doing, we just need to move forward with it.
There is no huge difference if we beat Tottenham and go one further stage, or if we get eliminated by Tottenham. There is 10 million difference. We make
That's
more
a
money,
lot
but
for
we
Milan,
lose
bro. Even a penny is a lot for us, bro.
But I think it's more about the money, bro, Red John. It's more about it's not really about the money. It's more about like what Milan wants to achieve. Yeah. Milan is hungry for Europe, so you got to win Europe. You got to win in Europe.
I understand, but we cannot win in Europe, or it's very unlikely that we will win.
You gotta believe.
There's no such thing as we can't, man. Look at Morocco.
Bravo, Clint. Bravo, Clint. Bravo,
But
Clay.
please,
Okay.
please,
Morocco's giving me hope.
I understand, but I
Okay.
understand, but you have to wait and see if they are gonna win before. Get it?
No, even going deep, you know, we never know. But anyway,
No,
hey
but
guys, I had a question though.
I cannot be happy with going deep. We need trophies. We've been 10 years trophyless, right? We need
No. We won
trophies.
the Scudetto. Stop that, bro. We won the Scudetto. We
I
got trophies
understand,
now.
man. I understand, but it's a 10-year gap that you
Rajon,
haven't won
Rajon,
anything.
some girls will be happy with you if you go deep, man. So don't, don't be like, I
I
cannot be happy just going deep.
Hey, I want to ask
very
also Phil what he thinks of Napoli. Phil, what is your take on Napoli? Like, you know, what do you think of them?
But at the moment,
Yeah.
well, I thought they were going to struggle this season with the players that they lost. Yeah, they lost. Who did they lose? Insigne. What's the Polish guy?
Fabian Ruiz.
Insigne, Fabian Ruiz.
Mertens. Was it Mertens?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
yeah,
I honestly thought
Mertens
they were
from
going to struggle.
Belgium.
I thought they were going to struggle. But every time I sit and watch them, the way they pass the ball around, I wish I could have some of that in Juventus.
Yeah, you need players, man. You guys don't
I know.
have enough good players.
No, yeah, I kind of feel
No.
the same way though. Yeah. Very really surprising. Yeah, they're a great team
Yeah,
this year.
surprised me a lot.
But I feel, don't you guys feel? I feel that type of effect. I think we saw it throughout football, right? That it relieves the pressure off you. Because I feel like Napoli went into this league this year without pressure, and then allowed them to excel.
Yeah.
You don't have these guys,
Yeah.
so then
I think so.
automatically it opens, right?
I think it help them for sure.
Most definitely, because you lose you lose like two of your captains. You know, you lose a Fabian Ruiz. Like you're not even looking at them, and it allows you to excel. Less pressure, which I feel that
for sure.
teams that went into the league with pressure, meaning Inter and Milan, they started to suffer a little bit. Even Juve, the past 2 years, they haven't like a hell of pressure. So I feel not having
honestly,
pressure, yeah.
Honestly, Clint, I think my opinion that Milan went into the league a little bit too overzealous or overconfident, or a little bit too. We're still celebrating too much.
We're just stale, bro. I just feel like we're just stale.
But I agree that Napoli has less pressure, so it gives these players more breathing space. You know, they can perform with more freedom of the mind.
Right, and we're talking on all aspects, right? Financially, they don't have to do a damn thing to go deep anywhere. They don't care, except to the fans, right? It's not as big. They haven't won anything.
Top four is very important for them.
So like they look at, I think all of that, like I think those are like the big factors, and then some players were just empowered. They just didn't care because now if they win the league, now next year is a different story. It's a whole different story. Because now the pressure gets to them, and now can you upkeep? That's when the name comes through, right? So I don't know. I think the league is still open, but I think the most crucial for all teams in this league are the first two games of Napoli they're playing. That's everybody is gonna have to be paying attention to that. If they win both of them, I think they're running with the league.
Well, I know Inter's the first one. What's the second one?
Juve.
Oh, back to back.
I think it's back to back.
They've got it's Inter, then it's Sampdoria away, and then Juventus at home.
Okay.
Oh.
Okay, that's why Sampdoria in the middle, huh?
Yeah.
Wow.
So those games are crucial, man. I think.
Yeah.
And what I saw today, I don't know if you guys saw that Milan Arsenal game. My God, bro, I don't know, man. I know it's a friendly, but it pissed me off.
Was it so bad? Who was playing, by the way?
It wasn't bad. It wasn't
that bad, but it was just like, yo, what the fuck?
Why people are so depressed? Is they are top of the league in Premier League.
Yeah, they are.
Exactly.
What? Exactly. Why?
Yeah, that we should have competed and send a statement, bro. Like,
I mean, I don't think Arsenal played better than me. Yeah, actually, they did play better than Milan. But
we got them Saturday away, haven't we? So
what's that?
I said Juventus have got them away in London on Saturday in a friendly. So
really?
if we get hammered, then yeah.
And why is
I'm actually kind of certain that Juventus is gonna win that game. Not by playing
no.
well, but
Well,
you will.
if
You
I
will.
mean
Trust me.
our defense made some really stupid mistakes, but our offense is just like non-existent. Like what is
I mean, Origi missed a wide open header. I mean, a wide
Origi,
open
but
header.
also Rebic. Both of these two players.
My boy
are-
Nathan.
Rebic-
My boy Nathan was
Rebic
good,
is
man.
unwatchable, man. Rebic is unwatchable. I don't know
Okay,
what this guy's
can
doing.
anyone say the formation? I'm curious. Can anyone tell me the formation?
It was
Yes.
a 4-2-3-1 with Pobega on the left back.
Oh,
So
come on.
they were. No, I'm serious. That's what it was in the beginning. Pobega was playing left back.
Okay. Center backs?
Kalulu Tomori, and then
Chow came out later.
Chow came on late. Who played the right back?
Who played right back?
That's actually a good question. I don't remember who played right
I
back.
don't even remember
I think-
either.
So Pobega left back, and you don't even remember who played right back. That is the answer.
Was it Calabria?
No, it wasn't Calabria. No,
Was a kid.
Nah,
Was a
yeah,
kid.
it wasn't Calabria.
Was a Primavera
we played
kid.
right back. I think
Bruh,
we
I have
played
no
three at the
fucking
back,
clue.
guys. We played three at the back.
No, we didn't play
It
three
was
at the
four.
back in the
It was
beginning,
four.
bro.
It was
But you
definitely
know,
four.
hey,
It was
listen.
4.
Let me add this though.
Yeah.
What's more depressing is we can't use the excuse of all of our players at the World
Oh,
Cup.
okay, my bad. It's back. Sorry, Clint. It was Kalulu, Gabia Tomori, and
Yeah, copy.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Right.
That's right.
So
And midfield.
Vranks, Tonali,
Tonali,
Adli.
yes.
Then
Okay.
Salamakers on the
My boy
right.
Saleh, the
On
legend.
the right.
Yeah, Rebic on the left, and Origi up top.
See,
Salamakers physically, is he recovered?
Nah,
is he
no.
running a lot? Is he
No.
running a lot?
No, he had a really bad game.
He's rusty. He's really rusty.
but you know what, Saleh? The thing is, we can't use the excuse to be like all of our players are at the World Cup. So that's pretty much our
Not
team.
even Arsenal. Not even Arsenal can use
Yeah,
that.
that's pretty much our team that's gonna be playing and seeing displays like that.
Wow,
Exactly.
not really.
But-
No.
Mike
No,
Magnan was
it's-
not there.
Because
Mike Magnan was not there.
it's
Hernandez
our
was
team.
now
not
there was
there.
Calabria. Now there was
Without
Giroud, now
our
there was
three best
Leao.
players, Theo,
Diaz
Leao,
didn't
and
start
Magnan
either.
make the team.
But guys, listen,
No.
with that formation, like why? I don't want to say this live because I really don't want the players to hear what I'm about to say because I really don't.
Fuck it.
So don't
Fuck
say
it.
it.
I need to hear it.
Say it.
Don't say
Say
it.
it.
But these two guys are getting paid shitload of money and they don't do anything. Like these guys are living the good life without fucking doing nothing.
Well, bro, they're not paid to score on friendlies, by the way.
Okay, but at least scoring a friendly.
They're not paid to score on friendly. I'm happy they had a stinker in a friendly.
They don't score in official games. At least score in a friendly.
No, Rebic had a really important goal in Serie A. You know that.
But he's
Ugly
one
game,
Right,
but he
right.
scored a really important
Right.
goal in Serie A.
He's one of the most paid. One goal is not good enough.
And you know he's gonna score when you
The-
need it. The
These
most.
are the two most paid players in Milan.
He'll
Okay,
score
man.
against Juventus and then he'll disappear for the rest of the
That's
They
fine.
No, they're in the
That's fine
top
for
five.
me.
Okay, no, but for me, no. They're in the top five. In the top five most paid. These guys need to be like the leaders. So why are you getting paid the most if your performance doesn't show? You
Because
need to.
Okay, Roy, I explain it to you.
Well,
Sergio, I'm
what?
explaining it to you. Do you want to know the
No,
reply?
because I don't think these
Okay.
guys deserve excuses. They don't deserve excuses.
It's not an excuse. I'm explaining you why they earn a lot.
I know
not
why
an
they're in a
excuse.
lot. I know why they're
Why?
because they're 27 and they've been able to bring their contracts up. But at 27, you have to start. You have to produce. We're being carried by
Yeah.
children.
Okay, yes, but not in a fucking friendly with Arsenal in Dubai. Okay.
But last game I saw them was against Cremonese, and it was a disaster.
No, we played against Fiorentina last game.
And Fiorentina Giroud scored and Vranks at the end. It was not or no. What did Giroud score? Who scored against? I can't remember.
Rebic scored against
But-
Fiorentina.
Cremonese. I'm looking at that game, and then I'm looking at the other games, and the numbers
Well, what about
are just
what
too bad.
about
I'm sorry,
what
these guys
about-
do not merit any excuses.
okay?
But
What
whatever.
about Leao against Cremonese?
Leao came in. Didn't Leao come in the second half?
I don't know. I don't even remember.
Yeah, Leao came in the second half.
Leao missing those chances against Torino. We're losing 2-1.
Okay, but Leao has like 6 goals, 7 assists. Like, and that's good. That's not even great. That's good. It's not even amazing.
We just hope. I just hope that what's his name, Giroud, still stay hot. He doesn't get like a big break. I'm sorry. Like if I'm Pioli, I want him right now, so he can keep on that streak. That can help us the first 2 months, because I feel like the first 2 months are gonna be difficult for us, man. Like that January and February is gonna be hard for Milan.
Yeah, but Giroud is gonna have 2 weeks or 10 days.
Nah, bro, fuck that. I'm gonna go to Milan, especially be like, bro, get up. We need you out there.
Everyone is gonna get.
I'm cutting his vacay short. Like, we need him.
But they're gonna have the Christmas. They're gonna have it with their family for sure. So.
Yeah, they're gonna have at least 2 weeks off, man. Like,
no,
you'll be fine after.
They're gonna have a week or 10 days.
A week, even 10 days. I mean, 10 days. That's a lot of time, man. Like,
don't we actually have a match on the 31st?
The 30th. No, the 30th.
The 30th.
Is it friendly?
Schedules are ridiculous.
Against PSV.
Is it friendly?
Are we gonna lose that?
Friendly?
A friendly, yes.
Well, but Giroud is gonna get his 10 days off and come back at Milanello the 27, whatever, and 26 after Christmas. Train with the team during Christmas Eve or whatever. No, sorry, no, during New Year's Eve. Have a 2 days off for New Year's.
Yeah, he's got to get a holiday. He has to get a holiday.
Hey, something that's been hurting me is how French and the French and the English pundits, they've been dissing Theo so bad, bro. And I've been hurt.
True.
And I've been like,
I've heard
damn,
that
bro,
as
that's
well.
so messed up. That's really messed
What
up.
happened? What happened?
They keep
The French
on saying he is not world class.
He's not world class. Yep.
Oh, Theo.
Wow.
Yeah.
Theo.
Yes.
Who cares?
Guys,
man?
this
Who
is a
cares?
blessing in disguise. This is a
Why
blessing
you
in
guys
disguise.
cares about these things?
I do because it's our players, bro. They're representing us. I
Yeah,
go
but
hard for them.
Man, he needs to perform with us. Who cares? And by the way, he's in a semi-final. It can still be impactful.
Yeah, the English pundits are what they are. But hey, listen, it's better that way, Clint, because if they start saying this guy's world class, this guy's the best, then the big English
They're
pundits
gonna want them, right?
Yeah.
And another thing is, they saw Theo Hernandez on one of those days. I criticized Theo Hernandez as well, so that's fine. If you see that player in that day, of course you're not gonna think he's world class.
And he's been limited anyways with his style of playing, friends. But hey, I reckon I'll say this though. How y'all feel about this summer? I know I put it in the chat, bro, and I believe that's what the fuck's gonna happen. We're not looking at it, right? All these guys that they're 54 million, that's half of our budget. Even if we have a budget.
No, but we're not buying that, guys. We're not buying some junior Des.
Okay.
No, I don't think we're getting this. I don't think so.
There's no point. We have
neither
already
ranks.
right
I don't
back.
think we're getting ranks on.
No, I think we're gonna get ranks, bro.
We're gonna get ranks. We're gonna get ranks. Yeah, we're gonna get ranks. And I think we're gonna get Brahim Diaz as well for 20 million. So
No, we won't.
Brahim Diaz is a good player to come off the bench, though.
Not for 20 million, guys.
Who you gonna go get for 20 million? Who?
Bro, for 20 million, buy five kids, 18 years old.
Sure.
One
again?
of them is gonna be better than Diaz.
And then you gonna piss off Nathan? Come on, man.
No,
Don't do that.
Actually, I'm gonna make Hans's dream come reality. That's what Hans dreams about.
Because then they're gonna come to Milan with these 5 kids, and then you're gonna get some of my pals in here get mad, be like, they're not. Why we getting players are not ready? Yeah, we need to ship them out. Let's not do that again. I learned my lesson with CDK, man. Let's not do that. No, but me personally, like I feel like we get Brahim Diaz, and I think if what's his name is not renewing, try to get Amrabat, man. Try to get that guy. If Benazir's not gonna stay,
Amrabat's really good.
Yeah, if Benazir's not gonna stay, be proactive because I'm watching Enzo Fernandez today, and I'm like, dude, what the fuck did we do?
Yeah, also Alvarez.
Even Alvarez, right?
Yeah.
I'm like, what the fuck did we do?
Hey man,
come
that's
on,
what
guys.
happens. That's what happens when you don't listen the first time around, man. You guys were
You gotta
good.
you gotta
and
listen
people
to
don't
Nathan.
Yeah, Nathan was not excited about Enzo
Hey,
Fernandez. Nathan was not excited about Enzo Fernandez. I remember it last
I have
summer.
been right. I have been right on at least 90% of the people I've talked about.
Well, because you
Well,
named
about
1,000 and they still don't have a career.
No, I
90%
have not
of
named
them.
1,000. I have been very
No,
specific
of
on
course you've been
players.
right.
No, I gotta give it to Nathan. He has been right on many players for sure.
Which one, please? You tell me. Which one?
CDK.
No. On good players. CDK, you're not right because
You don't know
he's
yet for
so
CDK,
young.
bro.
I'm right. I know I'm right.
No,
I
you're
know
not.
I'm right.
Nathan, you
I
gonna eat
know
your
I'm
words,
right.
brother. You gonna
Hey,
eat your
that's
words.
fine. That's fine. We'll see. Because as of right now, you guys are clinging on to hope, and I'm just sitting here looking at
The kid hasn't
Raspadori
even
rack up
spent.
the goals.
The kid hasn't even
Rack
spent
up
3
the
months.
Oh
goals.
my God, Raspadori for me pisses me off.
Raspadori has
That
been
one
racking up the
pisses
goals,
me
and you
off.
guys
That
are
one
looking goofy
pisses
right
me off
now.
so
So,
much,
hey, I
dude.
told you. Same thing with
Dude.
Kudus.
That one
Kudus has been
pisses
racking
me
up the
off.
goals, and you guys are all in the summer. Oh, CDK's potential just fucking got 3,000 on this
But
nigga.
Nathan,
And I told y'all the whole time.
Okay, Nathan.
Hey, but hold your thought. I'll be back in 20 minutes. Y'all know how it is.
Oh, jeez. 20 minutes.
Actually,
You can.
Go
I
few
wanna
of them things over there, boy. Like don't call it distractors, man.
Phil, I
Yeah.
have a question for you. So, I think Juventus, when the season starts, the team is going to be for the first time fully fit, right? So
Yeah. Pogba's
Pogba,
back.
Chiesa, Di Maria,
Pogba.
everybody.
Pogba.
Pogba. So how
Juventus
do you
doesn't
think?
have the luxury to have Pomega, okay?
Right. How do you think Juve is going to play with Pogba?
Huh?
Do you
I
think
don't
Juve
know.
is going to play with Pogba? Do you think? Well, I mean, is he going to? How long is? I wonder if he's going to get another injury. But
Bro, Pogba is
Oh,
washed.
don't say
my
that,
boy.
please. Please, touch wood, man. Touch wood.
right, but if you really think about it, if Juventus had like the full formation, right?
Yeah.
It's a really good roster. It's
Oh,
a
it
really
is.
good
It's a really good roster. I agree.
yeah.
Let me add this though. I feel like Pogba now at Juve is gonna be a completely flop. Hear me out. One of the main reasons he went back to that club was for the World Cup. Didn't get to play it. I don't even think he has a motive and incentive, and that's what we need to pay attention to, or we should looking forward. And I know I'm just speculating here, but that's something to pay close attention to. Okay, what does he really want to do now? Because a lot of players make the lateral moves because the World Cup shit is coming to an end. Some of them didn't get to play. Now Pogba coming back, okay, you're gonna have to really motivate him. Meaning either the players around him are gonna have to be.
Pogba's a player that needs to be loved. Yeah, there are certain players on the planet, right, that they need to be loved. When he went back to Man United, he played shit. Pardon my French. Yeah, he played absolute crap. Should never have left. I think he'll
Agreed.
play. Yeah,
So you think he'll perform, huh?
I do. I really do.
I disagree. Hear me out why I disagree with this, because I feel that he's gonna go in the same Lukaku type thing where it's like in and out, because I feel like Pogba's performance are gonna depend how Juve overall is doing, and I feel like if Juve is not performing or they don't perform, like I feel it's gonna take a toll where like he's just not gonna care, and I feel like he'll probably gonna even want to make a move. I don't know. Maybe try to go to PSG or somewhere else like afterwards to get like a last big paycheck, especially what Juve has going on right now or that's going to happen. I don't know, man. You know, and I know I'm speculating, but I think it's going to have a huge impact on the pitch, though. Me personally.
But you would imagine that if Pogba comes back, it's rather Juve would be performing better.
Yeah, I think they will this season, as long as Rabiot stays fit after the World Cup. He'll be in midfield with Locatelli and Pogba. Them three in midfield.
Yeah, I feel Juve got the pieces, right? Because I feel like once Chiesa's up and running, like he's comfortable, he's moving well. Him and Vlahovic, I mean, Costa, because some of them are coming also offer, almost like a good World Cup a little bit. You got Kostic going in. I think they'll be able to do some damage. They'll be able to do some damage for sure. It's just with Pogba, I think it's a big question mark on him. Like, I'm being serious. I feel like it's gonna be a same Man United thing. Because somebody coming already injured, he's already setting the tone about what's gonna happen, and he's not gonna stay fit. Me personally, I believe that.
Can you guys win the UEFA, the Europa League?
Oh yeah, easy. If we don't get to the final in that, then we're shit.
Okay. Easy, you say?
What?
Not
easy.
If we don't get, yeah, I know. I've seen all the teams, and that, to me, the UEFA at the moment is better than the Champions League.
Oh, wow.
UEFA this year has
teams
which I feel.
Let's not push it.
Which I feel all the heavy hitters are gonna fall.
Wait. So you think it's so who you play? Nantes should be easy. I mean, easy relatively. It should be. But then after that, you have Arsenal. There's Manchester United. There's Barcelona.
The new Champions League. Like Thursday, the new Friday.
The Super League, like the all
new,
does.
like
the
Thursday, the new Friday. Europa League, the new Champions League.
Those teams are not easy to beat for Juve. Like, unless Juve performs at a high level.
Man United, Arsenal.
Oh, don't you have Ajax too? You have Ajax in there.
Ajax.
Right. So you got Barcelona, you got Ajax, Juventus, Monaco,
Salzburg,
Shakhtar, Roma, Sporting, PSV, Sevilla.
Managed to do that, man. To give some prestige to that useless cup.
Well, like I say, a cup's a cup. It's silverware. To me, that's it's like people take the piss in London about like the charity shield. Like when you it's still a cup.
No, but to be honest, Juventus never really snubbed this cup.
No. You gotta understand that Europa League.
We did.
Europa League is still legit compared to. I feel the Conference League is a Mickey Mouse Cup straight out the bat. I don't care what nobody tell me.
Okay,
in my
opinion,
I'm never gonna approve of that cup, bro. I don't care.
I actually
Intertoto, the Intertoto.
I remember that one.
But I'm not saying this just to disagree. But I actually think that there's a lot of value in the Conference League because you have these teams that are close to the mid-table level that get a chance to actually experience Europe, and that makes them better. So I think it's a good thing. I think they should expand the Conference League to 2 teams, actually.
I feel like you're right. I feel like that what you just said will be relevant for, let's say, if you're a team that came from Cyprus or something like that, and I'm okay. But Roma winning it and you acting like you won a fucking World Cup, I can't approve of that. Because that's not your level. So what are you being happy about?
I disagree with that.
That's how I just feel personally. I mean, yes, we can say Roma is a level team, but is Roma supposed to be really competing in that and be happy about it? How are you going to feel if Milan didn't won the Conference League? Are we going to be parading around?
I mean, look, even when you finish in the Europa League, you're not happy. Like if Milan finishes 5th, I'm not happy. I don't want to play in the Europa League.
Right, so it's a Mickey Mouse Cup. Then why are you not happy about it?
I think that I honestly think the Europa League I don't give a crap about. Conference League, the only reason why hold on. The only reason why I care about it is because and let me fucking say what I want to say is because it is a competition that gives the opportunity to teams that don't get to compete in Europe often. But I think there's value in that. But regardless, there's only one objective. That is being top 4 every year, Champions League. Yeah, like that is the only thing that matters.
Let me remind you that Phil said, "I'm sorry for saying shit." Well, here people are dropping F-bombs left and right.
Yeah, man, we curse a lot. You ain't wrong with that. But now, me personally, I think the Europa League is not, because I feel like the Europa League has never been an easy competition because, especially for the big teams, the so-called like UCL teams that go down there, it's never been an easy ride because they also don't take it serious. Because are you going to run for the second balls and really want to win that trophy compared to like these like German teams or like Eastern European teams that really take that thing serious, and it becomes harder. and then you're playing like some of these random teams down there, like a Bodo Glimt,
Yeah.
and then all of a sudden
Yeah, I
it's
don't
just
think
tough.
it's easy. But I don't think it's easy.
No,
That's
I remember
why
when.
I
Do
was
you remember when
surprised.
Juve? I think it was Juve got to the semi-finals and they played Fulham a couple of years
Yep.
ago. Do you remember? And Fulham ran Juventus ragged.
I don't.
I remember that game because I went there at Fulham.
That's where
Harsh.
Dempsey was still there.
I believe so. Yeah.
Because I remember they going to the final and they lost.
Yeah.
Yep. Yeah. So yeah, I mean, even that year, I remember in 04 with Drogba with Marseille. So they drop out the Champions League, and boy, they went crazy in the Europa League, like their run until they lost to Valencia, but they eliminated Liverpool, Inter, like they were just going crazy. And teams like that in the Champions League, you get them, you're like, okay, I can beat them, but then it goes down there, and then I don't know, man. People got super wings, and they just want to go all out, and it's
Look-
never been easy,
Look,
right?
Phil, yeah,
No.
it's not easy. I'm gonna just be straight up with you, Phil, man. I'm just gonna be straight up with you. Allegri is an awful coach, and
I know he is.
any coach, any team that he coaches, I would not be so sure of him.
See,
I don't
he
know.
came in. He came into Juventus on the back of Conte's good work.
Yeah.
Yeah, he came in.
Yeah.
And,
He's a
That's it.
freeloader.
yeah.
And with Milan, he was awful.
And
I hated
also-
him at Milan. He was
And
awful. at
and
Milan.
also, excuse me for saying this having a very shit season at Milan. Okay, and he was unwatchable even in the year that we won. Unwatchable.
Dude, I don't even count
Disgusting.
that Scudetto, dude. I don't even celebrate it. I put it in the
And-
bank. I have it in the bank, but it's not in my heart.
Was
The
that
way-
the one he won the year before he come to Juve? Yeah, I'm
2
sure. I'm
years
sure it
before
was
he came to
because
Juve.
was it?
2 years before he came to Juve.
Yeah,
Sure.
because
So
Sure,
in,
no,
in,
sure
two-
he came.
in 2011, and we had a stacked team. We had all the talent: Ronaldinho, Beckham, Robinho. We had everyone there, and we
we had a
still
great
played
team.
shit.
It
Ibrahimovic,
was
everyone.
terrible football.
We
I've always
played
had a
shit,
very, I don't know, Allegri to me is someone that has always given me negative vibes as far as the way he plays football. I thought that Juve should have kept Pirlo and just should have tried another year with Pirlo.
I feel like Allegri as a kid used to lie a lot. He's really stubborn. He is, man.
How do you come to that conclusion?
That's why I do balls, man. Like he looks like he doesn't listen. Cause your team plays
Yeah.
the same fucking way, but you keep going with that, man. Come on. Get it together, brother. But I think with Juve, that whole financial thing that's looming over them, they need to get that type of like narrative or like gossip around for their camp. Because like, I feel it's gonna affect those players a lot. I don't care how well they get
Yeah.
the results, but it's gonna get through their head.
Yeah,
Um,
very true.
The youngsters though are good, yeah. The Miretti, Fagioli, those guys are really good. Who would you like to see as a coach of Juve instead of Allegri if you had the choice?
Choice.
Southgate.
No, please behave yourself, man. Don't even go like don't even joke like that, man.
Southgate.
Probably someone like Didier Deschamps.
Oh,
Yeah.
really?
Yeah. Because I remember when we had him before.
In Serie B.
Yeah, he did a really good job. Was it him or was it him?
Yeah, yeah.
Or was
it was him.
It was
It's that
Deschamps.
son that got Juve
Yeah.
out of Serie B.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, I do like him.
I wouldn't take him. The reason why, hear me out. I think Deschamps spent so much time at the international level. Because last time he left club football, if I'm not forgetting, I won't say it's Juve, but like Juve wasn't that far out before he even took that French national team. And he's been in that run for so long that when they come back, they're so out of touch. Because you're really picking players, but what's really your system of play? And I feel like if he goes to Juve, they're gonna be going back. They really need a young, innovative, a coach that really.
Yeah, he's been out of club football since 2012.
Yeah, that's a long time.
That's 10 years.
Yeah, you can't. Like, I feel like you're gonna struggle.
Yeah, I didn't think it was that long. I thought it was only 4 years.
Yeah. I personally feel you go. What's his name? That guy from Sporting. He's a good coach. Amorim or whatever. He's really innovative. If they let him go, the young Sporting coach for Portugal. He's like the hot thing out of Portugal, obviously, and his style of play is beautiful. I don't know. I know Sporting kind of flopped at the last minute, but I know he's a hot thing. You know, his style of play is really is good, and I think that's Juve should go for somebody that's really that has innovation, and then that's outside of Italy. I'm sorry, because if within Italy, I can only see Italiano go over there, or even Giannini.
Oh, you're on about Ruben Amorim?
Amorim, yes, he's good.
Yeah, he's
Guys,
a good coach.
When's the last time Juventus didn't have an Italian team? They're shocked. So Juventus always gets Italian teams, Italian coaches.
That's true. Mind you, what's his name? The Uruguayan. It's reserve team coach. What's his name?
Montero.
He used to chop everyone down. Yeah, he's doing well.
Get people, get people, super people.
People inside.
Yes. If people got the tactics, I'm playing with my boy. And he has the tactics on deck though. He does, man. People what he did with Benevento.
But I mean, to be fair, they're saying he's doing well at Benevento. Yeah.
Yeah, people. Hey, get my boy.
People still gives me nightmares when I think of Berlusconi shouting "Attaccare, attaccare." Oof, my skin crawls.
That bro, our Milan run, our banter era was so bad, man. So we go from Inzaghi to fucking Seedorf. We go Gattuso. I'm like, what's going on? Like, is this a trial? But that's what we get down low.
I like Gattuso.
But sorry, guys, I don't consider Seedorf banter era. I'll be honest with you guys. I still don't consider Seedorf banter.
Why not?
We were playing Champions League football and we finished top 4 that year. So
no, we didn't. No, we didn't, man. Last year we finished top 4 was with Allegri.
Yep.
No,
Allegri. Montella is the only one that kind of like gave us something. I think Gattuso more, but Montella doesn't.
Even Montella was bad.
Yeah, it was a horrible time. But I knew it was already downhill from Ronaldo all the way down, bro. It's whatever, man. But
hey,
Leonardo, oh my lord!
Just a little World Cup thing. What did you guys think of Croatia today? Argentina.
Ooh.
I'll speak.
That was good.
I watched the whole
Argentina was one of my favorites since the beginning.
Yeah, but the thing about Croatia's like problem showed this time around in the game. Meaning, like the whole time when I've been mentioning, they don't have an attack. They don't have a proper like Kramaric. Yes, he's good, but he's not a proper forward. He's not that goal threat.
He's not a Mandzukic.
They had nobody to score for them. So that showed. And then Argentina, the thing about Argentina is, it's not because their football is beautiful by any means, but they understood to fight for the ball. Like Argentina is good at getting second balls. And that's what makes them, if you see all their goals throughout the tournament, that's what they're good at doing. They'll press you with one, and then that second ball, that second rebound, they're good to win that second ball. And usually that's where their goals usually come from. And they'll hit you with that. And they just fight. You know, it's Morocco on steroids to an extent. Not so much of the defense, but in terms of like team spirit. But then they have Messi on top of that. So it even makes them more dangerous. You understand me? It's not like it's a random team. Everybody's all equal. It's like they have that talent, but everybody will fight. Like they're not walking around. They're not doing none of that. And I think that's what wins them the game. And I think whoever's gonna meet them in the final, they're gonna have to deal with that. They're gonna have to deal with that. So I think the game was good. You know, I feel bad for Modric, right? You know, I rated, but the Croatian, you know, their limits kind of show. They're old, they're tired. So it's just what it is. It is what it is.
They are Croatia, man. It's 4 million people.
And I know. And the mistake also taking Brozovic out, he covers most of the fucking field, like in front of the D. You take him out, then there you get 2 more goals. So
No, he got just 1 goal without Brozovic.
yeah, but it was like a penalty. A lot of mistakes, you know. I mean, if you're still having Lovren in your defense, like years later, come on, bro, it's a problem. So, other than that, yeah, I applaud the way, man. 4 million, you know, we can all say, respectfully say after this World Cup that Croatia is indeed a footballing nation for sure. Going further, for the people that didn't rate them at all in the past. Now France, Morocco, man. I don't know, bro.
Croatia in 1998 went to a semi-final and played against France.
So, yep. So, within 6 World Cups, they went to 3 semifinals. Within the past 6 World Cups.
And 1 final.
And a final. So, three semifinals with 1 final included, obviously. Oh, yeah. They're not a fluke team, what people would want to believe. So, they I always think sometimes, like, if Yugoslavia was still around, I feel like it would have been a fucking powerhouse. Because
Yugoslavia was what? Was what now?
Croatia, Bosnia,
Serbia, Croatia, Bosnia,
and Montenegro.
Just imagine. Imagine you got a Vlahovic, a Modric, boy. You got
But they didn't fight for each other. They didn't fight for each other. So they hated each other.
Yeah,
so it does not work like this.
But no, but what you guys think about the game, right? That's my little take on that.
First half was ugly, I'll be honest. I watched the first half. At the second half, I went to the gym, so I don't know. But the first half was a bit ugly. Ugly game.
Silly goals, honestly, by Croatia.
Yeah.
It's probably fear. They're scared. Messi got them boys just shook. They can't think straight, and you know.
Messi is. This is the proof that Messi is much better than Ronaldo as a football player. I mean, if people don't want to see it, it's just because they are fanboys.
You think Messi wins the 8th Ballon d'Or if he wins this World Cup?
If he wins the World Cup, he's going to be nominated the best player of all time.
Sorry.
No, for sure. I don't think that's a debate. I don't think that's.
Does he have 7 or 6?
What? He has 7.
Oh, he has 7. Wow.
Yep.
No, he has 6, man.
No, he has 7.
I think he has the most goal contribution of the tournament so far.
Right now, yep. He's leading for the what you call that Golden Boot too, because he has 4 assists and he has 5 goals.
Yeah.
And he won tournament the match again, so I think he gets it. You know, I think he gets it. He gets it for sure. But I think with the youngsters he had, and Dybala finally came in too. I'm like, damn. They didn't even let my boy Dybala play a lick of anything.
But if he doesn't win it, who should it go to?
What, the Ballon d'Or?
Yeah.
No, so this year I feel like the Ballon d'Or is still gonna go. Messi is still gonna be up there, which I was thinking about it like 2 days ago. Messi and Mbappe are going to go, like, they're gonna be in that top 3. I just feel at the end of the year. Now, who gets it? I feel like if in the World Cup is not somebody we're expecting to get, like, let's say if Mbappe wins it, Mbappe is gonna be Ballon d'Or.
If he is a protagonist in the final.
Yeah, but even not being protagonist, they're gonna start. You know, they put that media touch a little bit.
If he's not a protagonist, I'm gonna just say that I think Messi's still in the picture.
Oh no, for sure. But if he wins it though, and then he gets the boot, let's say he does something in the semifinal right now, that he doesn't really do nothing in the final, they're still gonna try to like inflate all of that together to try to, you know, push the narrative like Mbappe season such and such, and the Champions League also is going to matter, right? But
Clint, Messi's a bum. Messi's a bum, man.
What?
What Lucas says? You remember Lucas?
Saying
yeah, Messi's a bum.
Nah, bro.
So he's not going to win the World Cup.
Nah, Messi because this World Cup he wins it is well deserved because they wanted it, and I think whoever wins this World Cup, even with these 4 teams, they fought for it. It wasn't a status quo like, okay, I get to get it because I'm such and such. which I feel like Portugal and all these guys, they kind of felt that way, or like a Spain. I feel like with Argentina, I think that Saudi Arabia game was a wake up call, and they understood going forward they weren't playing no fucking games, and you can see them defend even to the last touch, even for the Croatia thing, right? It was a mishap doing the Netherlands, but then to the other games, like, dude, we cannot let even not a goal in, and they got good defense. This Argentina team has actually more a solid back line than they did in the previous years, which I feel like that was like the biggest struggle. I feel like this year they have a solid like the goal. They have a good goalie finally, bro. Argentina have not had a good goalie for a minute. Phew, man, it's been a while.
Anyway, probably Giroud can fucking win another World Cup, man.
Stop playing my boy Giroud, man. That boy will walk for fucking 100,000 minutes, and then the little moment he has is like, whoop.
Yeah.
And with England though, so England right now, I heard talks about Tuchel or Tuchel, however you want to pronounce this boy's name, going to England. Are they ready for that? I feel like it's gonna be another Capello disaster.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
No,
Really?
Tuchel speaks English perfectly.
Yeah, but I'm talking about that in terms of, is he ready to catch heat
I
with
don't-
the
I don't
British
think-
again?
I don't think it's gonna matter, dude.
No, but I think the only way they win it too, I heard somebody said something, a pundit, which it was fair. He said it's cheating. For England to get a foreign coach, he said it's cheating.
I think it was Carragher. Oh no, I saw a tweet from Carragher saying that the English coach needs to be an Englishman. That's what it said.
No,
It wasn't Carragher.
no, it was, but I don't agree with that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Yeah,
because the thing is, I look at English record, right, and I look at even from a Premier League standpoint, and I usually ask, even when I meet, folks from the UK, what's the last time a English actually manager won something within the Premier League?
Not even
I'll go
winning,
20
man.
years back. I
Well,
don't
the
even remember.
Chelsea guy, he's decent.
Who?
Yeah, who?
Potter.
He hasn't won nothing.
Nah, man. What are you talking about?
But guys,
Who is
in England, man, they pay for the best coaches. They bring in there, and of course, the best coaches are the ones that are gonna win. That's what we do, man.
The best coach in England, as an English coach, and I think he's one of the best in Premier League, is Eddie Howe, the Newcastle coach.
For
He's
Newcastle,
the best.
yeah.
He's the best coach.
He's good.
But
I
he's not going to move from Newcastle.
You know how much they're paying Guardiola?
I think 20 million a year. Something
More, like 26 or something like that.
Oh, fair enough. He does a lot of work. Right, I mean, he has a large staff as well, so they are not paying just him; they're paying a lot of people for them.
Interesting enough, Brazil has spoken about Guardiola and Ancelotti. Did you guys see that?
I don't think Guardiola's type of football is not going to work in national football.
No, I agree with you.
You need too much time. And that's what Wenger was fighting for, because you're going to need time to develop skills. Yeah, you can't do that with 2 training sessions and then 8 months later you got to come. Ancelotti makes more sense because he can manage. Because I think at a national level, you got to be able to manage people.
Ancelotti's not going to go there.
Ancelotti has to coach Italy, man.
He said he's going to go coach Canada, dog, before anything.
But Canada, he can actually coach.
He said that,
Ancelotti?
The next World Cup
is
here.
Yeah, but he has always said that Canada is his second home.
Really?
Yeah, the World Cup. Yeah, because of his wife.
His wife is Canadian.
And then, the next World Cup here, 2026. Or I think England should go and get Greg Berhalter from the US. They'll do really well.
But he's not gonna move from US.
Fucking clown, bro.
He's a good coach, man. Why are you
Who? Who's a good coach?
US coach.
All right, bro. Stop it. You know how he got his job? Stop it.
Dude, have you seen the US team? Have you seen the US team?
Yeah, exactly. Dude, with that US team, you wasted. You got one of your best players like Gio Reyna that doesn't start? Come on, bro. Somebody's going to have limited role? Stop it.
But hasn't he been injured all season? Hasn't started for Dortmund either?
Exactly. He's not such a good player people think.
That dude got the job. I found out how he got the job. He got the job. Berhalter got the job because his brother was second in line, pick him as a coach. Come on, bro.
Clint,
These dudes,
how do you get
I
this
don't respect
information?
people that get they get their coaching license off YouTube. I'm gonna take it serious, bro. Come on. Stop
Yo,
this.
anyway, the English coach, I will agree with Carragher when he says has to be English because it helps in terms of culture and things like that. But on the other side, there is not a good English coach available.
Gary
So,
Neville? Gary Neville is.
no, he's not a good one.
A
Come
good
on.
English coach.
Yeah, but
so-
what do you think about Ancelotti Brazil? Do you think of
Ancelotti Brazil can do it because he's coached a lot of Brazilian players.
But I hope
He
not.
understands the culture.
I
Why
hope
not?
I want Ancelotti to coach Italy, man, not Brazil.
Yeah, but Ancelotti's gonna coach Italy in 4 years, not now.
Did you not hear what
No.
Ancelotti said? He's retiring after Real Madrid.
Yeah,
No,
that,
no.
Yeah, from club
He's
football.
from club football. So
yeah. After Real Madrid, he's going to go to national team.
Who
football.
you know
So-
who I can see Brazil get that can do something? Mourinho. But I think I'm reckoning they say he might go to Portugal. There's
Yeah,
rumors he
Mourinho.
wants to go to
Mourinho
Portugal.
will only coach Portugal. Yeah.
Mourinho is the Allegri, the Portuguese Allegri,
No, but he'll win you tournament though.
and he's
Yeah, he
stubborn as
wins.
well.
He'll
And
win.
he's stubborn. Yeah, wins the conference leagues, man. That's
He's
not
stubborn,
win
but
No,
Actually-
he's won everything.
actually,
man.
Clint-
He's won everything.
Clint, we want to know how he was when he was a child, according to you.
Of course, he was a
Mourinho?
liar. He was a
That's
liar.
another liar too, bro. He didn't listen. He didn't listen, John. He didn't listen. That's another guy. No, but dude, I think there's scarcity of good coaches too, huh? When I think about it. But for Brazil though, I think Brazil really needs a coach with personality. And I think Ancelotti will actually fit the bill personally if he went to Brazil.
Clint, I'll be honest with you, man. Look at the Argentina coach, the France coach.
Scaloni.
You need common sense, man. You need common sense. You don't need to be a good coach. You need common sense.
But you know, for
It's with
Argentina,
common
it's
sense.
about Argentina. It's not. It wasn't intentional.
Come on, man. He's not a good coach. He's an okay coach.
No, that's
He's
what I'm saying.
gonna
It
be a
wasn't
Scaloni?
intentional. The guy, this
Scaloni?
is the first team he coached
Yeah.
ever.
Wait,
Like,
hold
he-
on,
the
hold on. Why is he not a good coach?
Because he's his first team that he's coaching, man. He does not have the experience. He's gonna be a good one. He has the whole potential, but
But
it's
he,
not
he
a
just made a World Cup final. How is he not a good coach?
because as I explained, you need common sense to make the World Cup final.
Okay.
Dude,
All right. Okay.
okay, Deschamps was a good coach. What he did before?
Honestly, if I look
going-
at how
going-
Deschamps is playing France, he looks like a really good coach. Yeah.
No, he was a normal coach, man. I'm not saying he's a shit coach or a good. He was a normal coach. He was not winning Champions
No,
League
he-
or playing the best football in the world. He's just a normal
Well-
coach. So my
But
whole
no,
point
it's,
here.
It's
My whole
making
point here.
like, but it's
No,
familiar to me.
I disagree because Deschamps' run in 2004 with Monaco was deep, bro. He alarmed people, and he beat a lot of good teams to bring that Monaco team.
Yeah,
to the
but-
final.
But when you see that Monaco team, if you check the players, all those players were amazing, and they went for a great career. They were all good players.
And he got
So-
Juve out of Serie B.
Yeah,
So-
okay, man. I'm not
And
saying
he won a World Cup.
Okay, but it's not Ancelotti and Guardiola. My whole point here, to explain it to you, is that you need to be an okay coach with common sense to train a national team.
I don't agree with that.
Yeah,
I
but
strongly
I
disagree with that.
I don't necessarily agree with that, and the reason being is that we have had instances of coaches who had won everything
Yeah, if
club-wise, and then went to national team level and were unwatchable.
Exactly.
Capello,
Exactly.
Capello.
If that was
Exactly.
a good
Because
logic,
let me.
if that was a good logic, then Ventura would have
No,
been.
it is sorry, Clint. It is a logic because Capello played post calls on the left wing. Capello didn't use logic. He didn't use common sense. He played post calls on the left wing, Frank Lampard and Gerrard in the middle, and the guy William Defoe on the right. No, William Defoe.
William Defoe.
No. Who is the other
Jermaine.
guy?
Jermaine
Defoe.
Jermaine
Sorry,
Defoe.
Not the actor, the actual Tottenham player.
Yeah.
So Capello completely lost his common sense. He had a common sense as a club level. He went to England. He started to do weird things with the national team. And
I
the
think
same
Yeah.
thing
I think
happened with a lot of other coaches.
I think with England though, I think with the
What
coaches, some
what
coaches
about
struggle. Hear
Saki?
me out. I think some coaches struggle
Saki is
with these
another
top
one.
national
Saki
teams,
is another one.
right? I think with these coaches, I think what happened with these top national teams that have talented players, the problem of like coaches from these big teams that go to the national side, they want to use all their assets, and it becomes a problem, and there's no fucking chemistry. Because in England, you look at it, how do you want to start all these guys? You know, a Paul Scholes and Lampard, you want them to play simultaneously when they can't operate in these rounds, bro.
Dude, how do you explain Luis Enrique calling that guy Garcia and not Sergio Ramos? If you have common sense, like me, I have common sense. I'm not calling a City reject a guy that does not even play for Barcelona, and I'm leaving Sergio Ramos, even though I have the chance to get them both. So a national team coach has to have common sense, especially if you coach Spain, England, France, Brazil, Argentina, which you have a lot of big players, a lot of quality. You can actually just win it with common sense, making the decision a random dude in the streets can make.
But I think it's an ego thing too. I was listening to who was it? It was Real Ferdinand speaking, and Rio was
Yeah,
saying
maybe.
how back then too, like one of the things that I really had to do is that's different compared to now is these guys were really rivals at the club level, and they used to bring that BS into the national team. So it's to a certain extent you want to run and fight for the ball and this whole camaraderie stuff because it wasn't really there. Like at the end of the day, even when they used to go have lunch during training
Yeah,
sessions
they
or
used to
at the
sit
national camp,
separately.
they still like they're like fuck you, you still Arsenal guy, like bro, we're not messing with you, and that I'm pretty sure that's probably it contributed a little bit to their downfall a little bit in terms of like why England was coming out the way, but now I can't really explain why. I don't know if
No,
yeah, but go ahead.
and no, another thing is Saki. John was saying right. Saki was another one, an amazing coach. He just wanted to reinvent the wheel with Italy instead of just playing it simple and plain and putting the right players, the players that actually were good, and that's it. A lot of them. But national teams sometimes, literally, you have a powerhouse, you have a strong team, an incredible team. You just need to put some common sense. I think the guy that did an incredible job as a coach is Mancini. Mancini did an incredible job because he didn't have a lot of choice, so he had to build a team and a group around and play well. So I
Also
think
Del Bosque.
Mancini did a good job. But on
Yeah,
the other
also
side,
Del
he
Bosque.
used common sense.
Yeah.
Yeah, Del Bosque as well. He used common sense because he says, I'm going to play Bonucci and Chiellini because they play together at Juventus. Even though they are not the best, they are not better than Bastoni, they are older, they still play together, so they understand each other. So that's common sense. A lot of people were criticizing Mancini before the competition. Chiellini is finished, he's 39, he should not start. Why he does not start the youngsters? Bonucci is not good enough. But common sense says these guys play together at club level. They know the chemistry, how to keep the line, and how to play together, and it worked.
Mm-hmm.
So that's the thing. It needs things like that.
I think there's at this World Cup, I think like the coach that marked me the most is obviously the Moroccan coach. I think he was good, but then I think he should just stick at national level though. Because I feel the moment they want to make that lateral move, which most than likely, I know since he's a French guy, League Earn clubs are going to try to call him. They might, stuff might get fucked up. But I think with national team level, I'm going to be honest with you, I think coaches that are usually the best are the ones that can man manage. Not your perfect tactician. I feel like an
Exactly.
Allegri, believe it or not, Allegri competition,
You gotta
Allegri
be
national
both.
team.
You gotta be both.
Allegri.
Gotta
I
be
think
both.
Allegri with a national team, Allegri can get you he can win you a cup.
Yeah, because he plays conservative.
Ancelotti is the perfect.
I don't agree.
Ancelotti is the perfect.
You don't agree with that?
Allegri would get you eliminated before the
Okay.
the tournament even started.
Nah, you just say he got that bad, right?
No, I'm serious. I'm serious. Allegri would screw up the first 3 games, and you're out.
I think if Allegri coaches a big national team, he will at least, for sure, he will play the right players in the right position.
For a national team is all. First of all, it's a lot of it has to do with that hunger, that personality, that courage to win. Allegri is the total opposite.
And they were talking about, okay, so one thing we're talking about, here's a coach that I think that will be successful at the team level is Klopp. They let Klopp work with that German side and he goes there like brand new. I think Jurgen Klopp will have a successful career at the national level.
Yeah, I think
sorry.
so too.
Going back, managers, they don't use common sense. Hansi Flick playing Sule as a right back.
That boy is too heavy, man. It's ridiculous.
Please, fucking have common sense. Play.
That boy is too heavy.
Play that guy. How's he called that guy that plays in the midfield that used to be a right back?
Kimmich.
Yeah, play Kimmich as a right back. He used to be a right back. He can do it. And play another midfielder. You have a lot of midfielders in the bench. Jesus Christ.
Germany just suffered not having a good forward. That's it.
Well, all national teams don't have one. I'll be honest.
I agree with that.
Phil, who do you think is going to win the World Cup? Who are you looking at?
Mbappe.
France, huh?
Just him.
Mbappe. I like that answer. My boy.
He's on a different planet, mate. He's on a different planet altogether. He's just, ouch.
It's good. It's good.
I think Mbappe, I think the only lapse in Mbappe's game so far that I've seen, I guess he doesn't use his body a lot, and I think he should use that more. I think he'll be good because you also want to create space, so they'll close him down. But he's only 23, so I'm not even mad at him. But I think with France, it's man, it's going to be the reason why I say Morocco is going to suffer more. Because the teams that Morocco has played, they never had somebody that can really hold the ball, that start clearing spaces, and they're getting that with a Giroud now coming in, so it's gonna be a problem.
Is Giroud playing next game?
Yes. There's a question for you here, man.
He's playing all games. That says me.
Of course, I hope Morocco wins it because it's always nice to see an underdog winner, but I don't think they're gonna make it. And every time
you're gonna have to listen to Anwar the whole year, man.
No. Listen, I'm happy to listen to that.
I know.
No, the thing is, every time I say that I don't think they're gonna make it, they always make it. So maybe it works, but I don't think this time they're gonna make it.
Yeah. I think they're giving me Greece vibes, but I think this Moroccan team is way talented than Greece at the time, for sure. Because there's actually talent in Morocco. They have a strategy.
They can win it. You know what? The game, France-Morocco, is a 50-50 game at the end of the thing. If you think about it.
Okay, the France-Morocco, let me break it down. Since they're from Africa, let me break it down to people that can understand it. France-Morocco is kind of England playing Scotland. Same thing. Meaning the Scottish, right? Or some of these people within in the United Kingdom, there's a familiarity there. And then with Morocco's not going to be afraid. There's a family. Some of them were either born or grew up in France, which is a lot of it. So there's a family. So there's no barrier compared to if France was playing somebody else, or I said an Asian team was still France. The Moroccans are going to be free flowing. They're not going to care. They're going to be like, oh, okay, I maybe grew up with such and such off the block, or I know your brother, right? And they're just not going to care because that's just what it is. That's French and its former colonies. There's always that type of, okay, it's French, we don't care, we're going all the way in because we come from the same academies, right? We come from the same background, same school of thought. So there's not really a difference. So it's gonna be really interesting now. That doesn't negate that France doesn't have the talent. I think French shakiness is gonna be in transition, which that's where they got a lot of fucking goals from, and that's what they need to watch out for because Upamecano, I hope he stays sick, that he doesn't come back so they can bench him because that boy has been shaky. He's been fucking shaky, bro. He's been shaky. Like I think he's like the big that he's the weakest link in that French in that French team. Yeah, they're putting it on Theo, but Upamecano does a lot of weird stuff, man. You know, he's scared. I don't know.
Dude, but who is putting on Theo? Theo made that mistake of the penalty.
Theo is just stupid. His Milan shit started to come out a little bit. That was just so stupid. He's getting that spirit of Tomori. I don't know. They're speaking to him spiritually, and he's making these mistakes too. I don't know.
Like this season's Tomori, huh? What has happened to that boy, man? He was so good. What's going on with Tomori?
No,
Tomori is still good, man. He's still
Milanello, good. Man. There's little hot females in Milanello probably distracting these boys. Huh?
Nah,
so, I don't know.
Tomori's been good, man. Tomori's been good.
He's been distracted a lot, though. He's been distracted, man.
I don't think he has been good, but
yeah,
no, he's good.
But anyway, yeah, but with France is just
I'm not saying he's a bad player.
Yeah, with France is just the wings. It's iffy and they have mistakes in them, and I think that's how Morocco can beat them. But then we're talking about Mbappe, Dembele, Griezmann. Come on.
Listen, it is clear that the teams, at least France has a good striker. Giroud is a good striker. Not a lot of national teams has a striker like Giroud, if you think about it. So, and the national teams that have a striker as good as Giroud, they don't have the rest around them.
Isn't it strange? Isn't it strange that the best center forward in the World Cup is Giroud?
Because there is no more center forward around.
It's a bit weird.
No, but there is no more good center forward around, and the good ones they play with small national teams. Lewandowski plays with Poland. Who is the other one?
Fucking team, bro.
Benzema.
Spot.
Sesko. Benjamin Sesko is not even there.
Where's Sesko from?
I think he's
Slovenia, right?
Slovenia. Erling Haaland is not even there. Benzema is injured.
Do you think Haaland should have?
Scamacca is not there. Sorry, Clint.
You think Haaland should have played for England?
Who?
Like Erling Haaland, because Haaland was born in England. No?
Oh, really?
Yeah, he was born.
He was born in Manchester.
Yeah.
No way.
I feel like if he played there, he would have
Leeds or Manchester. I don't know.
Oh, sorry, Leeds. No. Yeah, Leeds. Yeah, his dad played for Leeds, didn't he? Yeah.
And then he also played for Manchester.
Yeah.
But because what are the odds? I know Norway. They got a good crop.
Imagine if he played for England. Oh.
Yeah, I know Norway got a good crop of talent. Don't get me wrong with Odegaard. I mean, you can throw Hauger in the mix and all these little kids, but it's still like, what are the odds of them going deep? Like, and I think that's what's going to limit Haaland. Like, that whole Haaland and Mbappe thing is going to come down also to your national teams down the road. And who's going to be at the World Cup and not? Okay, maybe Norway might be at the next World Cup because it's 48 teams. But then how deep can you go?
National team-wise, Mbappe is going to win that race, hands down. Easy.
No, but you know, all that, when you start doing comparison, all that gets in the mix. The whole Messi and Cristiano Ronaldo thing, that's what happened. Like the whole World Cup thing, the club level is in
I know. And Mbappe is definitely going to get the upper hand.
Clint, Ronaldo fooled all of us because he plays with Real Madrid, but Ronaldo is not even close what Messi is. Let's be honest.
Hold the phone here, we're still talking about one of the greatest goal scorers of all time, man.
Yeah, I don't care, man. Still, he's not closer to Messi as a football player.
He's the closest.
Ronaldo was just lucky for 50 years.
I'm not saying lucky, man. I didn't say lucky. Did you hear me say lucky? It's not the same level of Messi. Gerd Müller scored more goals than Maradona, man. It's not better than Maradona.
Maradona's the best.
Yeah, exactly. You cannot say to me, Klinsmann scored the same goals of Ronaldo. Probably it's not the level.
No,
of
he
Ronaldo.
didn't.
Ronaldo
No.
Brazilian. Ronaldo Brazilian.
No, he didn't.
Oh yeah,
So.
okay.
But
Go and check.
Larry, we're talking about a guy that, first of all,
Yeah, I don't.
he won a Euro with his national team. Portugal,
Well done to him.
first time. But even though he was, but anyway, we're talking about one of the greatest goal scorers of all time. I mean, he's unlucky that Messi exists. That's his only. That's
because
it.
Messi's another planet. It's a complete different level.
Okay, but I understand. But if we compare Giroud to Messi, okay, but not. But Ronaldo's like he deserves like respect for his eliteness. I think.
No, Ronaldo scored more goals than Cruyff. He's not at the level of Cruyff. I don't know, man. How can I explain? As a football player,
I don't know. I don't
it's a
agree.
footballer. It's not. He's in. Rejon. He was lucky that he happened to be in that amazing Real Madrid. That was an amazing Real Madrid. That team was built incredibly well. The best team in the world. That for 5 years or whatever, it was built.
I
It
think
took 10 years, but it was built.
Yeah, but
I think Ronaldo
but
played.
when-
Sorry, let me just say this. I'll be fast.
Sure.
Ronaldo said. Ronaldo played. I don't know how many games. I'm just gonna say a random number. Something like he played 150 games and scored 160 goals. Some crazy number like that. So
No, but
Ronaldo had a big
the
part
thing
of.
is that when he went to Real Madrid, he went as the Ballon d'Or winner. Cristiano Ronaldo.
Yeah.
It's not like
Yeah.
they got a random guy.
And Rejon,
Yeah.
if Ronaldo renews with Man United instead of going to Real Madrid, we will be talking a different career right now. And you know that.
So you're
saying
saying
that
that
Real
Real Madrid would have achieved the same results without Ronaldo? Because that's what essentially you're saying.
Of course not.
I would say
not.
Real Madrid would have won 2 Champions League instead of 4.
5. Yeah.
2 instead of no, they didn't win 5 with Ronaldo. They didn't win 5 with Ronaldo.
4.
They won 4 with Ronaldo. They would have won 2 because they won 1 without Ronaldo recent years. They won some before without Ronaldo as well.
Yeah, but not
So,
3.
and Ronaldo. And
No.
Ronaldo won. And listen to me. No, Rejon. Ronaldo was at that Real Madrid before Modric came in, before Xavi Alonso came in, before Gareth Bale came in, before a lot of other players come in.
You're just hating
So,
on him, bro.
no, I'm not hating on him, man. He's a fact. He's a fact. Di Maria came in as well. Ozil. So Ronaldo is an incredible player, but he needs to understand that Real Madrid played a big part of his career, a massive part.
But the same.
And
goes,
hey,
I think.
Roy.
Sorry, last thing, and then I actually have to leave for a second because I gotta make a call. But I think Messi even more than Ronaldo, yeah, because you put Messi in a team without Xavi, Iniesta, and that tiki-taka style of football, who knows what he would achieve.
No, I think what Garrett has here is a problem of recency bias, right? Because he forgets that Messi is 33 right now?
35.
Ronaldo is 37.
35.
34.
34. I'm
Ronaldo is
34. He's 35. Messi's 35. I'm 34. Messi's 1 year older than me.
Says who?
Damn, you're Messi's little brother.
I'm kidding.
Lies
I'm
Messi's
kidding,
little
I'm
brother. Remember that.
Right. Messi is 35, Ronaldo is 38. So there's also an age difference, right?
37.
It's also
He's 2 years older. He's 2
He's
years
37.
older. 2 years older.
37. He's 37. There's also the problem that Ronaldo is a person with more ego, right? So therefore, it's easier to dislike him than to dislike Messi, a guy who never says anything. So I understand the reason why it's like that. And I agree with you that Messi is a better player overall than Ronaldo. But let's not disrespect him and say Ronaldo is just one other player. Because no one is able to keep consistency for 15 years. 15
Me
years,
personally,
these two guys
right.
have dominated the world of football.
Yeah. Me personally, I feel like Ronaldo at the end of his career, after he made really poor decisions, like career-wise, and he's kind of like feeling the heat for that. Me personally, I really feel that. He made a lot of really poor decisions. to
I don't know, man. It's hard to be fair, Ronaldo was a good player at Man United. Was a good player, but like Shevchenko, like Didier Drogba, like a lot of other good players. So his career wouldn't be the career of Lewandowski or Suarez if he stayed at Man United. He would have an incredible career, maybe win 2 or 3 Champions Leagues, score a ton of goals, but not be the Ronaldo that we see him thanks to Real Madrid. That's what I'm saying. I can put that the Cristiano Ronaldo. I can put it in at the level of Thierry Henry, at the level of Van Basten. I can put it at the level of Shevchenko, Platini, all these guys. But I'm never gonna put it at the level of Maradona, Cruyff, Pelé. Never. It's not, because I see how he stops the ball. I see how he passes the ball, how he dribbles, how he plays, his vision, the way he sees the game. He's not at that level, man. I'm sorry. He's not.
I agree with Light on that one a little bit.
So
but
do I.
Ronaldo is still like on the Mount Rushmore of football for sure. I don't think nobody can ever diminish. May we not use all this gossip or bullshit that's going around him to cloud like who he really is. You know, he's still that guy. But you know, yeah, I think that's brackets to it. For me, it's not going to be the best player in history. There's no fucking way. There's a lot of people that even make my top 5. And that's a fact. So that's how I feel about it. Yeah.
No, I didn't mention Maldini because I didn't mention the defenders, of course. It's unfair to compare defenders and strikers.
Here's how I think about football, right? Me personally, I don't look at stats. To be able to dedicate somebody as a great, I always look at who revolutionized like a position. Like if you create some type of revolution and some type of provision, like you create some type of influence or trait, because those are the people in history you remember, right? Yes, you can remember the richest person in history or the goals and all that, but records are meant to be broken. Let's go down 800 years down the road, right? Let's say Ronaldo's record gets broken 90 times. Do they still remember him? Or they do remember somebody that just completely influenced a whole position? And that's why R9 is always going to be at the top for me.
Yeah, and for example, Ronaldo, the Brazilian Ronaldo. Sorry, you want to say something, Nathan?
Yeah, I was trying to say, hey, even when it comes to Ronaldo, Cristiano's Madrid career, especially
You're cutting up.
Yeah, this fucking area is still petty.
Yeah, man. You better tweet it, man. I'll put it on the screen. Your opinion.
Right.
We should open a tweet feed and put it out there, our bad takes live, and see how the community reacts. Can we actually do that?
Twitter is toxic as hell. Like, how do you want that shit?
That's why everyone is gonna tune in 5 minutes and say, let's hear what the fuck they're saying.
You're gonna have a lot of Lucases like popping up on you over there, man.
Anyway, going back to this conversation, the Brazilian Ronaldo, I didn't mention him in all this greatest one because, unfortunately, he was an unfinished product. Those 2 major injuries that he had, it never allowed us to see what it could have been without that injury. Because
I disagree with that, but go ahead.
Because Ronaldo, before the 2 injuries, was at the level of Maradona and what we saw Messi. He was like unstoppable. Even at the Inter, his first year in Italy was just something insane. That all the kids became Inter fans in that period. How good he was. It was just incredible.
Like, just before you continue, the best artists never live long, They don't have a long career.
Yeah, that's true. And every defender in Italy, from Cannavaro, who played in that period in Italy, they said, the Brazilian Ronaldo is the best player I played against in my entire life. He was unstoppable. He was unpredictable. You couldn't close him, or you couldn't keep distance because he's going to dribble you. He's going to turn on you. He's gonna
go
on
Nesta,
pace,
right?
on dribble.
You heard Nesta at the World Cup? What he said, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
He says that as well. So he was incredible. And Ronaldo, if Ronaldo was born 10 years later, so he was born, so at his prime was at the age of, in 2010, he would have won everything year after year because he was just insane. So
I think another guy that would have become like a top guy if he didn't make the wrong moves. Like he's still a top guy. I think Ibrahimovic. Like Ibra, I think people really sleep on him, but bro, Ibra had everything. Anything like a
Ibra,
player has, he had everything.
Ibra could have. Ibra was not clever like the Cristiano Ronaldo because Cristiano Ronaldo made the move at Real Madrid, and he imposed himself at Real Madrid and kind of told Real Madrid, you need to buy players because I want to win everything. If you want to win everything as a club, you need to buy the best players in the world. So Real Madrid was buying Kaká, selling Kaká, buying another one, selling Di Maria, buying James Rodriguez, selling Ozil, buying Modric. You know, it was changing and changing until they find the perfect formula.
I like how in this story it was Ronaldo that also
No.
made the.
I'm not saying there was Ronaldo to tell Real Madrid what to do, but it was a guy that was being unhappy for that, and it was making it vocal. He was saying, "Listen, we need to be at that level." And he picked the right club. Ibrahimovic did the wrong things. Ibrahimovic went for changing club every 3 years, so he never stick with or make the right move. Even when he tried at Barcelona, he fight with the coach. So
I think personally, Ibra, when he left Italy, he should have went to England. He should have went to Man United at that time in his peak. While Sir Alex Ferguson was still there, he would have been a legend.
yeah, probably. Yeah.
I think that would have been the best move for him because coming to Milan, it wasn't the good move. It was good for us, but I think it wasn't a good move for him at all. But he's still a legend in the game. I'm still going to respect him for what he did with us. Coming back to an unfinished. I mean, we weren't even unfinished. We were nothing. And look where we are today, right? So I think the first time around he wasn't really a Milan legend. I feel like he was just one of those seasons like anybody that came to the team. But I think now it's easy to say like he's definitely a Milan legend. I don't think nobody can debate that.
Do you think he's gonna play?
I don't want him to play no more. Actually, I want him gone. Yeah.
This season?
Wow,
This season?
That
Yeah,
was a good one, man. That was a good one.
I want him gone.
He's
I
a
want him
legend. I
gone.
love
I want
him.
him gone because, dude, I'm tired.
He's a legend. I love him. He is the best thing since sliced bread. And then I want him gone.
No, and you gotta give the praise first, and then there's my real sentiment. I ask, I want him gone because it's just like, bro, I'm tired of us not being able to get striker because they're like, there's Ibra here, there's there. I'm like, bro, we need to get a sorry.
Clint, I don't think we are not buying a striker because of Ibra. We are having Ibra because we don't have the money to buy a striker.
No, because he wants to play. I feel like they're listening to this fool too. They say so.
No, we are broke, man. If we are not broke, we will tell Ibra. Ibra, thanks a lot. See you. But we are broke, man.
he thinks he can play still. Did you guys see his interview on the
I'm sure he does.
I'm sure.
You know who also thinks like that, Roy? My grandparents also still think they can do a lot of things when they can't, bro. Come on. You see how he moves.
Move what?
I honestly don't know how he will do. I don't know. I really don't know. My guess, if you just go,
41.
if you just think about the past year, 2 years, my guess he's gonna play 2 or 3 games and get injured again. That's my guess.
And or we can or what I can agree, we just use Ibra as a prop. That's good. Then we have him around, just on the bench for Milan TV to have content. Freaking the people at Casamino, whatever, since they want to go on that field, the media side to have content. Okay, keep him around, but I'm just tired because I'm reading reports that are like, but we're gonna have a lot of forward if he comes. I'm like, dude, why are we still registering these players for like the winning guys, man? I don't know, bro. It gets frustrating, and I love Ibra, no hate, man. Gotta go. Gotta go. We need to go get
maybe use him
Lautaro
as a threat.
Martinez. We need to get Lautaro Martinez. Have them come over to Milan.
We can't get Broya anymore.
Yeah, that ACL. Oh, we get him for cheap.
It's done.
Nah,
Oh yeah. We can get it for cheap right now. Actually, yeah. That's
Larry,
true.
what you think? We get on a discount. We fix
We
it.
are.
He's on
we
a
are.
discount right
Listen, we are bottom feeders, bro. Phil is listening to us and thinking with himself, "Fucking peasants. They know nothing."
Yeah,
Oh, dear.
Phil is used to spending 80 million on defenders and 70
Yeah.
million. We're in a different reality. I mean,
I mean, y'all
Well,
bought
we
y'all
know.
bought Casemiro for what, 70 million? Y'all got it like that, man.
Phil is thinking, who are these guys talking about? I haven't even heard the names.
We worry about how we can get I saw somebody call us Milan, like instead of Milan, they
Yeah.
say
yeah,
Milan.
Malone.
We're thinking about how we can get somebody on a discount on a paid loan. Good lord, bro.
but it
Man,
is clever. I think they should get Broya right now. I think it's pretty clever.
Redeem.
Super clever, bro.
Dude.
Super clever.
They should change our name. They should change our name
Listen,
to Redeem FC. Redeem FC. That's all we care about.
if someone shoots him, even more, even cheaper. Fuck.
we're not-
This team,
Guys,
this
we're not
team
getting
is.
him. Come on, we're not getting him. Come on.
Why would not get Broya? We can at least buy his left leg for like 30 mil. It'd be all right. We'll give it to one of our players. Salah make it.
The only way we can get Broya is in a year time or two. If the guys, it's
After he
he
has
wants some.
totally failed with Chelsea, then we can get it.
No,
For cheap.
after he sees that there is no space in the team, and he wants to play to recover, whatever, to.
But doesn't the
Poor
ACL
guy,
decrease
dude.
your
Poor
market
guy.
value completely?
Yeah, it definitely does. Definitely has an effect on it for sure.
So now
I mean,
they
I
need
hope.
a forward. I think Ronaldo goes to Chelsea though.
I think so. Yeah.
Well, a spot opened up. Just with Broya going get him this injury. Now they need a player to fill that void. So,
But I feel like he's gonna want to go to Arsenal because they need a forward.
well, he said he wants to go to Arsenal.
Yeah,
pretty
and
much.
he's gonna go there because they need a forward. Gabriel Jesus is out for like 3 or 4 months with a knee injury, I believe so. So, and they want to push to win that title, so they're not gonna say no to get him in a 6-month loan. And Ronaldo's an opportunist. He goes there, and then Arsenal goes back to their old ways, and then off he goes to another club, thinking he's still like 20.
Yeah, he's lost the.
Do y'all think he should never left Juve?
He should have never come to you.
That's a good point.
I don't know, Phil. What do you think?
What was that last one? So I was just browsing on Twitter.
Ronaldo.
Oh no! Just listen, he should never have come there. Biggest waste of space.
Really?
Yeah, honestly, mate, he absolutely, pardon my French, mucked up the club. Like I said before, Dybala was in hot form 2 years and a year before he came there, and then he was centre of attention. Dybala got pushed out, and then it was just Ronaldo. He even upset the dressing room because of his temper tantrums.
Well,
Yeah,
that's the problem with Ronaldo, man. That
Yeah.
his ego is too big, bro. Like,
Yeah.
he
Yeah,
kind
and
of
I'm sorry when
destroys
people
your.
want to, and then people want to try to like conceal all of that with the whole, oh well, when you're a winner, that's how you are, my bro. Fuck out of here with this, bro. Like, come on, like stop all that. When you're a winner, you got this behavior, bro. You cry, go cry, bro. I respect you as a player, but there's some of the things he does I just don't respect it. Like I feel like you're above a lot of things, accept your situation, bro. Go play in Portugal. Retire, bro. Like the game switched. I've seen him move. Come on, bro. It's not gonna work. It's not gonna work, man. I'm sorry. Like, You know, he can go to Arsenal. Now, Arsenal, it might be good. They might do play for him to score, but you know,
There were more voices that came out of Italy yesterday, I think.
Napoli want to get him.
No, Mendes wants to bring Ronaldo to Milan and get Leao to Chelsea.
Okay, yeah, with that dumb boy out there, Leao run his contract before that happens. I will fly to Italy and be like, boy, don't you dare, because I'm gonna go to Africa and do some freaking voodoo where you're never gonna play again with your feet. Let him try some shit like that.
Damn.
You know how upset we're all gonna be, man, if we get a move like this. Come on.
I don't know how true this is, but this is what they're saying that Mendes wants to do.
I mean, I won't be surprised.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised either if that's what he wants to do. Yeah, like I think
If Ronaldo comes,
I'm sure it crosses
if,
mind.
if Ronaldo comes, I'm gonna have to deal with that telling me that he's the best player ever, better than Messi and everything. I cannot.
Never done that with
Are
John.
you're saying Laird is a flip flopper, huh?
When I did that.
I mean, do I
when
need
I
to
did
say
that.
it? Do I need to say it?
Well, which player did that?
Because he was a good player. He decided to not renew.
No,
he was a
I
shit
didn't.
player.
I
Now,
didn't like him.
no.
I didn't like him
Çalhanoğlu,
in the.
Romagnoli.
Never liked.
Çalhanoğlu,
Never liked.
yes.
Never liked Çalhanoğlu. Never liked Çalhanoğlu. Never. Never liked Kessie as well. Never
No,
liked
Kebab
Kessie
not
as well.
true. That is so not true.
Kebab boy.
Dude, you were praising Kessie the season before.
The-
We were
the
praising
season-
them
no.
together. We were
Right,
praising them
right.
together.
The season Kessie played well. It's been 3 years at Milan at that time. In the
But
previous
you-
3 years, I didn't like him.
But you were praising him last year. You spoke really well about him.
Yeah, because he had a good season. He had a good season. What I'm gonna say.
Yeah, anyway, I don't know. This is what Mendes wants to do. I think it probably crossed his mind, and I think it's an option. But none of us here want to see what happened.
I heard Leao wants to run out his contract and leave for free.
I mean, at this point, I think we go and we get I think at this point we go and I don't know, we go get somebody in Eastern Europe. That's why I'll go recruit. I know there's something brewing out up there. I don't know. Go to Croatia, the Serbian league, man. There's a new hot talent.
Get a new Lazetic. That served as well.
I mean, Lazetic.
Oh wait, it didn't. It didn't.
Wait, hold on, guys. Lazetic today showed a lot of personality.
But I'm telling you, bro, the kid is gonna be a star.
Because he scored a penalty. Yes.
But the way he scored a Panenka like that takes balls, man. Because if he made,
Roy, let me tell you something, man. It was a penalty shootout after we lost 2-1. It was the most ridiculous decision I've ever seen.
But that's not relevant. That's not relevant. If
It
Lazetic,
is. It
shows you how. I think it is. I think it's relevant as well too.
But
hold on, there was a penalty shootout with Arsenal and Milan.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But if Lazetic misses that, but if Lazetic misses that and the goalkeeper just gets it, bro, the hot topic right now would be how Lazetic is shit and he needs to go. But nobody's talking about
I don't think so.
No,
I don't think so.
Nathan, stop.
I don't think so.
What are you guys talking about? What are you guys talking about?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
This is ridiculous. I'm sorry.
If today, if Lazetic did that Panenka and the goalkeeper just would have stopped it without diving, people would be talking a lot of crap about Lazetic right now.
No. All they can say is, he's a young Primavera player, and that's
Nathan, what about if it was CDK that did the Panenka and he missed?
I mean, CDK costs 35 mil, bro. It's not the same thing.
How much did Lazetic cost?
Like fucking compared to CDK, like fucking 30 cents, bro. It's not the same thing.
5 million. Lazetic was 5 million.
Bro, we're so broke, man.
But anyways, his Panenka was nice, bro. It was nice.
We're broke because spending 35 mil on a player even gets us upset. We want them to perform. With other teams, bro, that's probably they spend 35 mil on a water bottle in the Premier League.
Other teams spend 35 and don't mention the player anymore. Us, we spend 35. We are making the boy cry.
Yeah.
Hey man, fuck it. Hey, that's just the way the world works, man.
Ah, Lord.
Maldini probably wakes him up at 3. Wake up, motherfucker! We bought you for 35. Got a trade.
Hey, to be honest, hey, CDK should be the first one at training and the last one to leave, bro. Like he really should be. With the performances that he's been putting out, man, like he should be sleeping on the field, bro.
He's already doing
him
that.
out. You're probably stressing
He's already
him out.
doing that.
No, I don't think he is, man. I don't. Nah. Well, on the
performances.
I mean, the problem is, I was really hoping he would have a good game for Belgium. I was really hoping he would come in and, get some confidence back. But nah, man, it was the same old.
He came in. He came in. He played 10 minutes. He managed to be the worst.
Nah, bro, Belgium is already.
Bro, what is this?
Hey, but John, did you see when Doku came in? He was influential at least.
Bro, that's not even fair, bro.
He was influential.
It is fair. Hey, it is fair, bro. It is fair, bro. It's completely fair. It's completely fair, bro.
What's their name, bro? They trash as hell, bro. Belgium is sorry, bro.
Hey, I don't care. You know what? It has a badass Lamborghini. Hey, I don't care. The article I read was, is CDK Belgium's savior? Like, get the fuck out of here. Y'all motherfuckers don't even watch this kid play, man. Like, come on.
Watch out for the 30th of December. Milan is going to play against Joan Bakayoko. Now, that guy's interesting.
Yeah.
I think that's
But if he gets to play, though, the PSV's been kind of selective when they actually play that kid.
Yeah, I mean, he's only 19, so I mean, I understand.
You need to watch out for Sangare. Top player right there.
Who?
Sangare, Ivorian player, top player.
Oh, he's good. He's good.
Nah, the only player we need to be looking at is our new signing, Salamakers. That guy is the top.
That's right, man. I fucking love Salamakers, dude.
I've heard he brings a lot of balance, but I'm not sure.
Well, yes, finally we'll have more balance with Salamakers. Yes.
What happened to Mercedes? Did they call him for the World Cup?
No.
Yes. Hey guys, how do you feel about the fact that we have the only Brazilian in Europe who wasn't called?
Actually, do you want to know my honest opinion? That if Messias played instead of Rafinha, Brazil probably would have went through.
Dude, don't even know who that guy is, bro.
But actually, Roy has a point because that entire offensive line on Brazil is extremely selfish. So if he had a person who was more team orientated, I'm not saying that they wouldn't go through. I'm not saying that at all. All I'm saying is if they had a person that was more team orientated, it could have been a better story for them.
Yes,
I'm just because there were times against Croatia when they shot the ball when they had a simple pass as well to do. And they fucked it up. So,
but I'm also talking about off the ball. That's a good point. That's right.
Brazil's team was basically every single Brazilian in Europe was invited. Everyone but the CS.
Dude, and you know what's crazy? Like the thing is, how during this World Cup, like those mad players getting injured and they replaced. I'm like, bro, it would take Messias like 8 World Cups before they even think to know who this guy is, bro.
Yo, guys.
Hey, that's how you know there's a lot of bias against AC Milan, bro. Like we won the league, and he was a big important part of us winning the league, and they just said, "Fuck it, he's on AC Milan. Those guys are fucking trash. We're not gonna call him."
That coach went crazy, dude. I don't know what
bro.
like if he played on Arsenal, I guarantee you he would have been called up.
Yeah,
100%. Of course it would. But not Messias. Come on, guys. It's not that they hate Milan. It's Messias. Come on.
Oh man, I don't know.
You're being criticized for laughing at Messias. Don't laugh at Messias. Red John.
I'm sorry.
Red John, Messias maybe is not gonna dance to the ball, but he's gonna score those chances in front of the goal.
I just
And by the way,
me personally,
Pakistan can be called. Messias should be
me,
called as
me,
well.
me, 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 me personally, I feel like they just redeemed Messias because they felt bad. Like it would have been really fucked up to send him back in the second division, knowing that he won the league. So they're like,
Yeah,
all right,
but
bro, we'll
Yeah.
but
spare you.
but Clint, don't you think though, like as a backup offensive winger, he'll be fine.
Yeah, he was, but I feel personally they redeemed that cat. That 10 million could have been allocated somewhere else. They bought it because they're like, bro, it's kind of messed up. We don't want to sentence you to death, bro. There's no hope when you're fucking in City B, City G. And I feel like Milan just bought him because of that, bro. They didn't buy him because he's stupid talented. Let's stop that.
Yeah, but bro,
I
he
would
scored
listen.
lots.
I
He
would
scored
agree with
plenty of
that.
goals though.
But I
Listen,
love him though.
Clint, I would agree
But
with
I
that
quoted
if
this
we
shit.
weren't this cheap. We are too
Hey,
cheap to do that.
but I quoted this shit. I said he's scoring 15 goals, so we'll see. He's at 2 or 3 right now, so I'm still counting.
Clint,
Hey, he's
we are
closer
too
than
cheap to
Origi
do that.
20.
No. I said at the beginning of the season. I know y'all were laughing. I said Messi had 15 goals. Now I can be right or wrong, but
I mean, I'm pretty sure Laird said something like that too. But he's closer than Origi 20, so that's all that matters.
No, but the thing is, if we weren't this cheap, I would have agreed with what he said. The problem is we spent 35 for CDK and still made him lower his salary. Okay, so we are not those
yeah,
guys.
hey, listen, but I'm pretty sure y'all gonna get more mad when y'all find out management redeems freaking Des for 20 mil, and he makes more money than Theo. That's gonna piss
They
y'all off.
won't do that.
Watch, and I'm telling you, it's gonna happen.
Des would have to have a monster second half of the season. Monster.
That's really disappointed me during this World Cup, bro. It's fucking sorry, bro.
Hey, Clint, did you hear the announcers really try to gas him up?
Yes, a misrepresentation of AC Milan for sure.
Bro, they tried to gas him up, bro. Like, bro,
Who are they not gonna gas, bro? These are like all these US commentators are casuals, bro. Like the takes are poor as fuck. Like I'm like, what are y'all saying? Like who? Like come on, bro. Like sit down. Like come on. And they gassing up Matt Turner. Like yeah, he's a good goalie, but bro, he's a second goalkeeper at Arsenal, bro. Y'all acting like he's starting for the entire Premier League. Like come on, bro. Stop it.
Wait,
but that's
who's
why
this
United
guy?
States. That's why United States will never ever be good.
How do
Because
you
they,
bench Gio Reyna and you want to rationalize that to me? I don't care
but
if
Gio Reyna
season.
doesn't even start with Dortmund though. So I mean,
Nah, but in terms of like leaving his dude off the ball, like dribbling, but he's good. The kid too
no,
good.
I agree. I agree with that. But I mean, I'm just saying, like Gio Reyna, it ain't like he's burning up the German league.
Though the kid is talented too.
I agree he's talented. I agree he's talented, but I ain't gonna get
Maybe we
carried
should
away
go
by
after him because right now he is cheap. He is not starting for Dortmund. He has had injury problems left
my
and
boy
right.
is made out of freaking like paper thin, bro.
Glass.
To a break. I don't even want to say glass because glass is a bit solid. Like paper, you step on it, rip apart. Like my boy is on the ropes, like on a string. They do you see him for 30 seconds and then he's gone. Like he's injured for the rest of the season. Like, he gets injured so much sometimes you just like, dude, is Reyna still at Dortmund? Yeah. But he plays well. I watch like a lot of his games. I think
And
for
that
this West Side talented.
I don't know. I don't know.
I think Musa is
Yeah,
destined for a
him.
good club.
Yeah, there a few of the Italian teams are after him.
I think Milan can get him. He'll be a good case. He'll replace him.
Who?
Like
The
Musa,
black center mid?
The Valencia player.
Yes.
Yeah.
You got that Rino in him. You know, Gattuso probably put that.
Is he playing for Valencia?
Yes.
Yes.
So it's gonna be expensive.
Is he?
He's very
Gattuso
expensive.
can give us a discount.
Man, it's Gattuso, not the owner of Sevilla.
Gattuso doesn't
Of
not
Valencia.
own Valencia. Does not own Valencia.
No, but what I say, Gattuso can just start benching him and just decrease his value for us.
I don't think that's gonna happen.
Yeah, man.
That's how you get Gattuso and Milanello, not him.
Exactly.
Valencia is gonna be our new feeder club.
Gattuso over there, dude. If I
Or
was
maybe-
a super agent, apparently that's what what's his name does. Jorge Mendes he does, and they don't like him. Like in England sometimes, because they say he used to show up in locker rooms like he has like dirty tactics. I'll pull that shit, man.
We should
I
tell
don't know,
Gattuso
man.
to threaten his family. Go to Milan.
You didn't hear that from me. I do not consent to that, my boy. You're on your own. You threatened them.
Nah, bro.
Nah,
Like,
but I don't think
yo,
I
guys.
think Milan. I think this summer, bro, we need to be active. I think the World Cup, we saw who's there. You know, we need to be active, man. We need to be active.
Well, don't
This,
think about getting anybody who performed at all in the World Cup. All the big teams are
yeah.
going to be focused on them. Go for the players that those big teams
But some of
might
the
know
big
about
teams are
but aren't
booked,
focused
though.
on.
Some of the big teams
It's
are booked.
eat the
Nah, man,
leftovers,
they
man.
don't
This
care
is our
about
time.
that. Yeah, but leftovers mean that they can, they might not focus on players like Mudryk type players or the Bakayokos. They're not going to focus on them.
Yeah, they got plenty of money, bro, to buy
Yeah,
both.
Oh, but the big news is that Zaniolo's price is down to 30 million now.
Oh my
Damn,
God,
yes,
Zaniolo.
sir. John, I know
even
you're
worse.
excited about that. I know you guys are excited that his price tag is no longer 60 million.
Let Juventus buy him. I think Phil is excited about him.
No, I don't like him.
Nah.
But Juve is smart enough like that, right? They're smart enough like that to go splurge 80 mil on him.
No, man, Juve is gonna take him on loan. They're gonna pay the money in 30 years.
Yep,
Yeah.
the only people that get to do that, and then they say, and then when I say that, they say I'm wrong, bro. I say it's a conspiracy against Milan, bro. Now I'm for that.
Nah,
They're never
bro.
gonna get that type of loan.
Even Napoli put 30 million. Gonna put 30 million down for Zaniolo. So that's what his price is now, 30 mil. So you guys are all sitting here saying that 60, 50 is too high. I agree that it's too high, but now it's down to 30. So I mean that's a good price, man.
Nah,
No, I will get him for 30.
I think we should all be able to agree on 30 mil. That's pretty good.
I'll do Zaniolo and Tatarusanu package deal. Like I'll do a package deal where he goes the other because Roma needs a goalie. Tatarusanu can do them something good. At 15 million on that, I think it's good. 15 million for Tata. Not bad.
Hey, he's a Serie A winner, right?
He won the
guys,
league.
Zaniolo.
More than
The moment we buy Zaniolo, he breaks a leg, and he doesn't play anymore for us. Let's not go for a guy who has 2 ACL injuries.
But ACL is not a muscle or a broken bone, so it's okay.
What is it?
It's just a tendon, bro.
Are you
Yeah,
asking for
ligament.
real, Clint?
Huh?
Are you asking for real, Clint? I love the two people are even replying to you, man.
Hey, but I mean, him and we can get Zaniolo and Broya for combined 60 mil.
For a
With
bag
Milan Lab,
of beans.
and then we meet with Milan Lab. You wanna come, bro? Come on, that's a death sentence.
Bro, do you guys think Milanello is run by fucking Frankenstein? What the fuck? Let's get him, bro. I says. What human experiments do we run there? What the hell?
Christmas coming early for them. If you bring Zaniolo and Broya to them.
You want them to work overtime. They're not gonna get to go see their families. Because the moment he lands, he break his fucking leg at the stairs of Milanello.
By the way,
sometimes I feel like the only way we can buy a player is if we send someone with a wrench to break his leg first, so he becomes affordable. What the hell?
Bro, who can we really buy, bro? This shit is getting upsetting too. God damn.
No one in January for sure.
Well, if we sell Leao, we can get Mudryk. We can get Bakayoko. There's players out there.
Y'all fantasizing on that Modric guy.
Hey, wait. Hey, Phil, are you still here?
Mudryk.
Yeah, I'm still here.
Mudryk.
Hey, Phil.
Mudryk.
So
Bakayoko, do you want to run a kindergarten, bro? What's
Phil,
going on?
I really like Moise Keane. I see he's starting to perform. What do y'all think about him?
He's all right, but he's not cut out to be a Juventus forward. He's not. He's not my type of.
Yeah,
forward.
Keane is not as. I don't. He's not technical, man. I don't.
He's not.
Did y'all watch him on PSG? Man, that guy was killing it.
Yeah, because it was.
No, but he was made to look
why he
good.
was killing
He
that
was made
PSG?
to look good.
You know why he's
PSG.
comfortable there though? You know
Hey,
why?
all I care is whether he can put the ball in the back of the
No,
net.
but let me tell you, the reason why he's comfortable there is because the kid, first of all, he's from Ivorian descent. He a French speaker. So him going over there is like it's an element. You know, French are from a colony. Mad Ivorians are there. Got his family, damn, he has family there. So he was in his element. That's why it's easy for them the first season they get there. Then ask the same thing for England, then he struggled. Because that's not where he's from. So it's easy to go to France and perform, which I think was a smart move he made going there. Because you're in your comfort zone when you're there. There's not a difference. And I think that's what players should do because
he's scoring goals with Juventus now too. So I mean,
yeah.
As long as he continues to score goals, you can't really complain too much.
Sure. I guess
I will take more. Oh, and then what about the youngster? I don't know. I'm probably not going to say his name right. Fagioli.
Oh, I love him.
Fagioli.
Love him to bits.
You think it's better than Miretti? I think Miretti is like the top youngster in Juve.
You got Moretti, Fagioli, and you've also got the one that's on loan at Monza.
What about Portanova? Let me say this boy's name.
Are you talking about Rovella?
Yeah, I love him. He's a brilliant player.
He's actually good. Well, not wow, but good.
What about Portanova? Was he in like a loan guy for Juve?
I think so. I'm not sure.
Let me not say this name, bro. Fuck. Let me stop.
Portanova.
Oh man.
But who's making so much noise? By the way,
That's the dude that just caught the case, man. Portanova. Making Juve catch L's at the end of the year. Multiple L's. Disgraceful. Oh man. But what about what's in that? Bellanova? Bellanova, he's with Inter though, right?
Hey, he's our youth product. You know that, right, Clint?
Huh?
Bellanova, that's our youth product.
Yeah, I know. Oh, I know.
Yeah, I'm disappointed we let him go, man. Really disappointed.
Kebab boy over there.
Nathan, are you really disappointed, man?
Yeah, I like Bellanova. I thought he had a lot of potential.
What about Kerkez? What's his name? Was it Kerkez? What's that kid's name? How you pronounce his name?
Yeah, Kerkez. He's on AZ now over in the Dutch
Does
league.
he start?
Yeah, he does. He does a good job too. I ain't gonna lie. He's a good player, I think.
Yeah, he's a good player. He's gonna be a good player. He's gonna have a good career.
If we had to pick between Vlahovic or Chiesa, then we gotta get out of Juve. If Juve gets, in trouble for
It's not even a question, Chiesa.
For real? Oh,
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
I'm saying Flau, boy. I don't care what nobody says.
And I really like Vlahovic, but Chiesa is.
No, I'm getting Vlahovic.
Chiesa is Chiesa.
But like I said, the wet dream was having Chiesa and Vlahovic. Oh my god. With Leao. Oh my god.
And Raspadori too, right?
No, I never. That's all y'all guys. That's not me. CDK in the middle is me.
CDK.
He probably will play better. You have better people, on the right side and all that. But no, Raspadori, I don't dismiss his talent. I don't really speak on him because his game is. I'm not crazy about Raspadori. Me personally, I'm not. Nope. Not at all.
That's okay. I respect your opinion.
Yeah. And I don't shit on them either. Like when y'all hear me speak, I don't go and be like, I'll ask, because y'all shit too much of my voice. But no, that's what I'm not anti-Italian.
Oh yeah. I'm gonna shit on CDK every chance I get because he deserves it.
Yeah, sure. Who's that?
Who is making all that noise?
Friggin'. But what's up with that Man United kid? Garnacho or the Argentinian kid? Apparently he's cool. They're praising him, but I don't trust United making his products.
Clint, bro, every time that kid came on the field, the announcers always say they had to bring on the Manchester United kid to save the day. Every single time they put him in.
The same way they hyped what's his name, Makeda or whatever that little Italian kid from Man U that just flopped and disappeared, went to Inter. We don't know what the fuck happened afterwards. What's his name? Makeda.
Yeah. Damn, I forgot about that guy.
He had his little buzz going and then disappeared like the way I pee. That fast.
Clint,
That's what
they're
happens
gonna
when you're on the
disappear.
right team.
I want Scalvini. That's the only Italian youth product so far that's convinced me as a player. That Scalvini kid, we need to get him. We need to get him.
Yeah, he's good. He's good. I don't think we're gonna get him.
We can. To replace Kiar?
How the fuck are we gonna get him?
I think Kiar is washed. You know.
Okay, but how are we gonna get him?
I don't know if you've heard, but we're broke, bro.
We're broke, man. Have you seen how much we spend?
GoFundMe, we'll put money in there to acquire players.
the only thing that we got going is the fact that we got a good balance sheet, but other than that, we're still broke. So
I mean, we have a balance.
Milan that we're broke.
We have a good team as well. We have a good team as well, John. You forgot about that. We have a good team.
Well, true. No, we have a good team.
Let's pull a Napoli or like a Juve. We start inflating our players. You know, inflate Tatarusano to 30 mil in valuation so you can get some deals going, you know?
Yeah, but the thing is, you do that when you have an ownership which is willing to spend. So
no, I think Redbird will do us right, man. There's no way Maldini didn't sign up for us to be stagnant. I doubt it.
Maldini was happy that he got more power, and then they gave him a false promise of more money. But that's it, bro.
And then
I said, yeah, we're gonna give you more money in the summer. Don't worry about it. Wink, wink.
Nah.
But Maldini is also a smart man, and he can resign at any time. So I don't think he was like, "Oh yeah, we're gonna do that." Like, nah.
Dude, they haven't renewed Leao and Benacer. I'm happy if they don't buy any player for the next 3 years.
But for Leao, bro, I understand, dog. Like, he needs to get his. Hear me out. For Leao, he has to get his family, like we say here, quote unquote, in America. He needs to get his family out the mud. Like, dude, they need money.
Man, the motherfuckers out. What mud are they in right now? The motherfucking a millionaire.
Bro,
ain't no mud.
It's not enough.
What the fuck?
Bro, dude, I saw Leao's old neighborhood. He grew up in Port Lisbon, like Jamaica.
Bro, his neighbor, not him. He's a millionaire now, man.
No, don't get me. Listen to me. Listen, I'm not disputing he's a millionaire. We gotta understand this, bro. That the poor people mentality. There's never enough money. They're gonna try to get the bag as much as they can, and it's a family thing. Cause don't you see, like his mom? They all look, but they hugging my boy like, "Yo, yeah, you made it for all of us." You need more money. At the time being, that 1 million or whatever he's getting paid is not enough.
He does. Bro, he can give each of his primary family members $1 million, and they will be fine with that for the rest of their life.
Like that, dog. They don't.
Well, then
look at
I
this.
don't know what to fucking say.
Okay, look at this. Look at this. Leao goes into the Portugal national team, right? He speaks to most of all them little young kids. All of them people, they're at the walls. They're getting the bag. They're like, how much Milan paying you? Like, what? They're paying you what? Exactly.
And how many of those? How many of those Portuguese are actually winning titles?
And
other
they're
than
not gonna give a
Ronaldo,
fuck no more. Some of them they play for TikTok reels. They don't care.
We definitely don't need Leao then.
Exactly.
If he's not serious about his career.
For me, somebody like Leao, like for me, and based reading even his story, for me is like he's a really good, humble kid. But then again, he made it just to get his family. He liked the sport of football, but I don't really think he really cared to make a name for himself. Like in terms of like, I want to win the best of the best. I don't think that's his mentality. That's what he looks for. I doubt that.
I get it, man, but he's gonna get a lot of money. Going back to Cardinale, man, because you shifted on Leao. I don't care how much money Leao wants. I want Cardinale to renew him and Benacer. And don't buy any player for the next 3 years. I don't care. Just renew Leao and Benacer.
Because
You guys are talking about which player we're gonna buy. We cannot renew Leao and Benacer. You don't need to buy them. You need to renew them.
I agree, and that's the reason why, and that's why I say my problem with Milan is it's like then they'll come and have these gimmicks like, oh, but hey guys, look, we renewed Kalulu. Who the fuck gives a fuck if you renewed him? It should have expired 6 years ago. But they do all that to appease the fans. Be like, oh, we're working, we're doing the renewals. We don't care. Like right now, what's the new news that just came out right now? Giroud. That as soon as Giroud get back, we're extending him. Of course,
that's not the news I want to hear. That's not the news.
That's not what I want to hear. Of course, it's gonna extend. Where else is Giroud gonna go?
Yeah, but I think that's another reason why they are gonna focus on the Champions League, because the further you go, the more attraction you're gonna get. So even if you can't pay the players a bunch of money, you can at least bring in good players that might make them say, okay, I can hold out a bit longer.
But listen, we need continuity because, and I'm playing devil's advocate here for a little bit because it goes against what I was saying before. If we'd have kept a Donnarumma, if we'd have kept like a Kessie, and then you keep all these guys that you don't have to, you can start putting your funds elsewhere. Because then Leao goes again, you got to restart. Go find somebody again. And knowing Milan, let's say Benacer doesn't renew, they're going to be like, okay, we have Pobega, it's going to be the midfield with Tonali. That's not going to be enough.
Yeah, but that's the starting. But you're talking about starting 11 or you're talking about depth?
No, starting 11 in terms of Leao.
I mean,
all the guys we let go.
But even if we kept, even if we kept Donnarumma and we kept Kessie and Kakan, even then we still needed a forward, an attacking mid, and a right wing. Regardless, like that still has not changed, even with those guys leaving.
Dude, renew fucking Leao and Benacer, and I'm fine if you spend 30 million next summer.
No, I'm not.
Them.
I agree with Lai.
Because they should have renewed them this summer and just not bought anybody then. Next summer, we need to buy more players.
No, renew Leao and Benacer, and you're going to be fine. And you buy a 30 million striker, and you're fine. You move on. But at least you have Leao and Benacer for another 5 years. You can build on that one. And players like, as he called the other guy, there is Chaka Traore and Lazetic can grow. But Brahim Diaz and CDK is going to be better. Selemaker.
But here's my other problem with Milan too, is that you need to start promoting people from the Primavera to the first. I'm sorry, bro. We're not going to evolve. That's why like our system is so stale. Because why
but they are not good enough, man. They are not good enough.
Yeah, but if you promote them and you let them play with the first team, they'll get better.
Because they need playing time at the higher level
with the first team.
What do you mean? Have you ever played up an age group in football before?
Man, Nathan, when will they play?
What do you mean when, bro? Bro, there's plenty of times throughout the year where these guys can play.
When?
What do you mean when? Yes, in Serie A as well too. There are plenty of times where these kids can play, man. Plenty of times.
What are you talking about?
We've already had this argument. All you're going to say is, well, we need guys like Rebic to play. They don't have to play just because the game is done. No, you don't have to. If they miss out on 5 games, it ain't going to kill them, bro.
No, but it might kill our chances.
No, bro. It's not going to kill. It's not going to kill our chances, bro. Like I got to completely disagree with you on this.
Okay.
No, Nathan, the previous Primavera was really bad. This one, the one we have now, maybe there is a chance for next year to introduce few players. But the previous one were really bad. They were like relegating from the Primavera league, man. Forget about playing for Milan.
I understand that. I understand that, but throughout the year, even if they don't even play in games, you can still have them join the first team in practice.
But they did train with the first team. Some of them.
I don't think so, bro. I don't think they do. I really don't think they do.
Man, they do that. You can see them.
Nah.
You can see the footage of Milan when they train. There is Primavera players. They train with the team. Anyway, next season, Chaka Traore and maybe another kid. And Renew Leao and Benacer and Brahim Diaz, CDK is fine. Even Selemakers Messias is fine. Add a striker with Origi and Giroud. And that's it. And move on. But you need to renew Benacer and Leao. For example, Milan didn't accept the 70 million offer from Leao for Leao. I disagree. If Leao wants to leave, you should accept an offer. If he wants to
Well,
leave.
not 70 million. That's too low, bro. Like, if you want the best player, bro, you gotta pay that amount of money. Like, they don't have any problem playing a player from Benfica 120 million, bro. So no, they gotta come with it.
Or if you're thankful for what the club did to you, renew and let yourself be sold.
No, but I understand we love Leao, and Leao has 150 million release clause and stuff like that. But Leao is 70 million. If I was a team, I wouldn't pay more than 70, 80 million.
Yeah,
for Leao.
but they're willing to pay 120 million for some kid from Benfica. So no.
Who is this kid? Who is this kid?
I'm just saying in general. I'm just like as an
Oh
example.
no,
They always
that's gonna be the price for what's his name? Who's that kid? Joao Felix, right? 120 million.
Yeah, 100. Yeah, exactly. Joao Felix
And
was
then what's his
120
name?
million.
What's his name? Release clause. Enzo Fernandez. I think his release clause is 120, if I'm not mistaken, too.
Yeah,
So,
but
no,
this kid. Sorry, Nathan. This kid, Enzo Fernandez, is Argentinian first of all, and he's going to play a World Cup final. So his PR is strong. And he's
Yeah,
at
but-
the first, and Nathan, he's at the first year of his 5 years contract.
Yeah,
So
but
you
none
have
of
to
these
pay
guys, and
120.
I understand what you're saying, but none of these guys has had the comparison to Ronaldo like Leao has. So they're all like, he's the next Ronaldo. At this age, he was more skillful than Ronaldo. So if they're saying all this shit, then nah, you gotta pay the premium, bro.
I get it, man, but the other thing is, they
Like we gotta stop being pussies about this shit,
dude. No one is being pussy about
bro.
this shit.
Nah,
You see Leao some games with the national team, and you think, "Nah, this kid is not worth it."
who cares? But who cares? The English don't care about that.
Yeah, they don't care about that. Okay.
So I say, fuck it, charge them. If they're stupid enough to pay 150 million, let them pay 150 million. Don't stop them.
No one is stopping them. They are not making the move. It's different.
No, I think because didn't Chelsea offer like 120 or some shit like that in the summer?
Chelsea is going to buy 60 million Kunku. Why they should offer?
No,
more
I
than
said
20
this
now?
summer. But the Nkunku news came after, during like the Champions League and
But
shit.
this
Not
summer,
during the
no
summer.
one made. Sorry, Nathan. This summer, no one made an official offer. There was just talks, newspaper talks. No one
Well,
made.
that's all. But that's all you can go off of. All I know is that they made an offer, and we turned them down. That's all I read. That's all anybody knows. Whether that's true or not, only Maldini and them know. All we know is that they made an offer, and that's it.
What I heard, they made a 70 million offer, and we turned them down.
No, 70 million. No, that's too low. That's too low.
Well, it's not lower than zero.
Yeah. I ain't gonna dispute that.
And I'm with the first one who says, yeah, don't sell a player for 30 million, for 20 million, keep him and try to win the league. I'm the first one. But 70 million is not 20 or 30 million. 70 million is 70 million. 70 million is actually a lot for us. You can buy 2 players, or you can buy a good one that stays in a 5 years contract. So 70 million, I don't know how low it is. I don't think it's so low right now. I hope they renew him though, but the club needs to be more clever on these things. Yo, I'm gonna close the live, guys.
Yeah.
All right.
Have a good night, guys. Forza Milan, and see you. I'm sure I'm gonna do one before Christmas.
Oh, you closing the live?
Yeah, I'm closing the live.
Hey, no, we gotta do one pre-World Cup, bro. You gotta come and talk about the World Cup. Stop.
What do you mean the World Cup? What
The
do you
World
want me
Cup
to talk
started,
about?
bro. We have to preview. We need to speculate. We need to be on the Saturday.
Ah, for the
final.
For the final.
Yes.
And when is the final? Is it on Sunday?
Sunday. Maybe do a watch along because we get a lot of views when y'all do the watch along.
Yeah. Do a watch along or watch along. They're gonna censor them. But anyway. Oh, we go on WhatsApp, but we need to speak about it, man. We need to do something. Christmas and all that. Let's do. Let's do World Cup. We got Milan players that's gonna be in the World Cup. Come on, man. They're gonna be in the final. We need to.
Well, if they're gonna be in the final,
they are. Yeah.
They are.
Inshallah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
All
Anyway,
right,
see you guys.
Yeah.
Forza Milan. Phil, nice having you on here, bro.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah, also.
Hey,
Nathan,
are you
Nathan, are you gonna be free this weekend?
Yeah, I'm gonna be free on. Yeah, no, I'm off on Sunday.
So
you better
Sunday,
believe I'm off. What the fuck? I'm calling sick. I don't give a fuck.
Sunday, we need to link up. Maybe we need to go watch the game somewhere, man. Downtown or something.
Hey, yeah. I ain't got no problem with that.
All right, bet. I'll let you know then. All right.
See you guys.
Yep.
Bye.
Bye.